We're going to talk about the natal chart, brand trends and aspects and different things in your natal chart and how to understand it.
246, and in this episode I'll be talking to astrologer Darby Costello about the astrology of the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water. Hey Darby, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Chris. It's nice to be here. It's nice to see you.
Yeah, I'm excited to do this episode with you. I've been wanting to do an episode on the four elements for quite a while now, and last year I discovered that your books on the subject, or your book on the subject, which was initially a series of lectures that you did in the mid-90s on the four elements, was recently republished just last year in 2019, right?
Yeah, it was. Tony Howard did it. He republished them beautifully, I think. I love what he's done with them.
Yeah, I love the new covers. So volume 1 is titled Water and Fire, the Astrological Elements, Book 1. And then the other one is Earth and Air, the Astrological Elements, Book 2.
Yeah.
By Raven Dreams Publications. So this was originally, though, a publication that you did in the mid-1990s for the Center for Psychological Astrology Press, right?
And that's what they looked like then, hardbound.
Brilliant, okay.
With gold letters. Yeah, Liz's publishing house, yeah.
And you had an interesting story behind that, because she kind of encouraged you to publish those books?
Yeah, because I'd been living in Africa, and I came here, and everybody had published books, and I couldn't write. I just couldn't. I tried and tried and tried. And she said, I'm starting a publishing company, and I'd like you to write a book for me. And I said, oh, I can't, I can't, I don't know how. And she just said, oh, do it for me. And I really liked her, so I said, okay. That was it. It allowed me to step out of myself. And then I said, oh, what am I going to do it on? I don't know. And the first one, she said, well, you're always talking about the progressed moon, do it on that. And so that was the first one that I did. And then I got into it, and I really enjoyed the fashioning of sentences, slowly. And there were transcripts originally, but again, I said to her, but I just babble and talk and talk and talk. As you can tell, I don't have punctuation. And she said, well, take the transcript and then reshape it. And so in a way, it's a conversation between me and somebody I call audience. And sometimes it is the audience, but sometimes it's just a conversation that almost I'm having with myself in some way, a dialogue, between myself and someone else. And so in the end, they were very satisfying to do. And of course, I love the elements and always have. I've always been in love with them since the beginning.
And that's something I love about the Center for Psychological, those old publications, is that they're sort of transcripts or dialogues, which makes me think of reading some of these old, like ancient Greek texts like Plato or something, which are written in the form of dialogues.
Yeah.
So just to introduce you to my audience, for anybody that's not familiar with your work, what's your background in astrology, or when did you start? How did you get into it?
I did a degree at a Catholic university in America in philosophy, psychology, and theology. And I was going to go on to do a master's and onwards, as one did, kind of thing. But I went to California, and it was the 60s. And I sat around with some people, as we did in the 60s, and somebody started talking about astrology. And I sat with some guy, I don't remember, and we sat there for 9 hours trying to figure out how to draw up a chart. We just sat at that table, and at the end we figured it out. And at some point I went back to Massachusetts, because I said, this is really interesting. They were talking about it, really interesting. And he said, but in Massachusetts you'll find the best teachers, so go back there. And so I did. I went back, and I think I went back in 1968, and in 69 I started. And I didn't realize that I was going to do that. I still thought maybe I could just have it as a little hobby. But I read Dane Rudhyar's Pulse of Life. It was called, I think he renamed it or something. And I sat in a field, I think it was in New Hampshire. I sat in a field and I read the book. And I went back into the group of people I was staying with, weeping, because I knew I couldn't go on in ordinary, conventional world. I had to study astrology. And then I found Isabel Hickey and Francis Sarkoyan and Louis Acker and got obsessed. Meantime, making money by working in the psychiatry department at MIT. So
Wow.
it was a kind of interesting mix, and I became completely obsessed and completely in love in
So you're-
69 and 70.
So you're from Boston originally, and
Near
1960
Boston.
near
Yeah.
Boston, and
Yeah.
1968, 1969 is when astrology has just exploded, and there's a ton of
Yeah.
people from your generation that were born, people born in like the 1940s that are all getting into it at around
Yeah.
that same time,
Absolutely.
and you find yourself actually in a sort of hotspot for astrology at the time, because you mentioned Isabel Hickey, and she was one of the major astrologers, or it seems like a number of major astrologers ended up studying under her, or being sort of coming into contact with her at different points in some way.
Yeah, I went back to Boston, and I knew a couple of people, and I said, I need a job, a bicycle, and a roommate who's interested in astrology, because I'm here to study astrology. And my friend said, oh, I work at MIT, and I'm leaving to go off to California, so take my job if the head psychiatrist like you. And you can have my bicycle. And then she introduced me to a young astrologer. And somebody got me an appointment with Isabel Hickey. I remember it was $10. It cost $10. And she looked at my chart and said, you should be an astrologer. And I thought, oh, because other people in California had said that. And I thought, is that what they all say? Good heavens, what is this about? And she said, but I can't. She was respectable, And she said, but I'm not teaching in the summer. So go to Francis Sarcoin and Louis Acker in the summer and then come to me in September. And what I didn't know is they weren't friends. But what she was doing was keeping me there. And so I went to Francis and Louis, and then I started with her in September and had them all for a period of time. And they were, what you would do is you'd come into the basement or wherever it was, I think hers was, and you'd sit down and you'd say prayers. And one of the things I remember is she said, you were all in Atlantis and you didn't pay attention. Now, when you learn astrology now, you pay attention. You're very responsible. You pay attention, and you don't let that happen again. And whether she was speaking metaphorically or literally, I don't know, but I remember thinking, having a sense of responsibility that was so powerful about how we would use this and how we were there to guide people in a particular way. I was young, and
Sure.
but it was very powerful. They gave us a sense of our own connection to something that we had great responsibility and had to be very, very responsible to the people whose charts we looked at.
Sure. So that's a specific stream of like modern astrology, of like the Isabel Hickey school, the Francis Sarcoin and Louis Acker, who also wrote very popular books on astrology around that time.
Yeah, a bit later.
But then you're also getting into Jung, or getting into Rudyard, and through Rudyard, of course, there's a lot of influence from Jung, and then you gravitate or move more towards psychological astrology, right?
Well, I didn't know what I was doing really. I mean, I had a psychological background in one way, but I went to Africa after I finished, after I'd been studying for a year and a half. I went to Africa and stayed there for 12 years. And was living with tribal healers for most of that time, and working with them, recording and transcribing their stuff. And one of the first people I met was a Jungian, a person passionate about Jung. She ended up going and becoming a Jungian analyst in Zurich. But at the time, she was just loved Jung. And so we read Jung together the whole time. And I don't know that I'd really gotten into him until I met her. And then I really got into it. And I didn't know, I was just doing charts. And I was using a lot of reincarnational ideas, because Isabel had that very, very strongly. But over time, because I was doing charts for people, anyone, who asked me, over time I stopped using the reincarnational imagery, and I started using psychological imagery more, but almost of my own kind, not a specific, this kind of psychology, just from all of the things I'd read, and was reading. Yeah. And then I read Liz's books arrived down there, and I started reading those, and I started thinking, this person is really interesting, and ended up, when I came up here, ending up, being part of the CPA once it got going. So that was lovely.
So once you moved to the UK or moved to London, you eventually got integrated into this Center for Psychological Astrology?
Once it started, Howard and I in Boston were very close. I think he and my sister were roommates or something. We were all hanging out together. And
Howard Sesportis?
Howard Sesportis. And so while we were studying, Natalie, my roommate, and I, he came over and hung around, and we just had long conversations, a lot of conversations. And when I left and went to Africa, he said, he wrote it in a book, so I'm not saying anything he would mind, but he said, those conversations have been really interesting. I'm going to England and I'm going to study astrology. And he came over and really studied it with the faculty and everything. And then he and Liz became friends. And so I think it might be through him that I met her when I came over once, and we sat and talked for hours and hours. And when I eventually came over for good in 71, then, in 83, I went to Africa in 71. In 83, after a while, I contacted her again and we started talking again. And then when they started the school together, they invited me to join.
That's interesting, because didn't she study briefly under Isabel Hickey as well? So you could have crossed paths, but just didn't back in Boston?
She did a year, I think she was there a year earlier than me, or
Okay.
a year or two earlier. And then she went to California, but I never saw her in California. I never met her there. So we were all hanging around in the same streams, but some of us met and others didn't, you know.
Right.
And I remember reading her books and thinking, this person has hit something. And it was like reading, for me, when I read Dane Rujar, I wept with the beauty of it. And when I read her, I had chills with how she was talking. It was like, this conversation, this language, I understand so well. You know, she speaks it so beautifully. So, but you develop, in those days, we each developed our own version of things, you know, and we didn't have something we were downloading we were just reading everything we could. And
Capricorn, welcome back to the channel. Monica Lube here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 1st to the 15th of February. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Capricorn, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the reading and pull some advice.
We're among. Since the beginning of time, humanity has looked to the heavens for the answers to earthly problems. Do the movements of the stars and planets hold the secrets to human destiny? Can the patterns of the stars reflect the hidden character of individuals based on the date and time of their birth? Astrology, predicting the future by the movements of celestial bodies, has been with us for over 4,000 years. Today, science denies any validity to astrology. Yet for countless centuries, millions of people have believed in it. They point to tantalizing evidence from history. In the mid-1930s, some believe a German astrologer predicted the rise of Hitler, a decade before he came to power. Centuries earlier, during the Renaissance, a visionary is said to have.
This program explores the mysteries of the Bible from a variety of historical and theological perspectives, which have been debated for centuries. It is considered by millions to be the actual Word of God, the Holy Testament, the sacred Scripture, the Bible. For centuries, men and women have argued its meanings, its lessons, and its historical accuracy. But has the Bible been translated, edited, and even censored so many times that its original stories have been compromised by time?
People want to know, this is what God said, I'm going to do it, that's it, it's in the Bible. The Bible may be divinely inspired, but there are human fingerprints all over it.
It's very dangerous to use the Bible as a proof text for anything.
We really don't know who the people are who put the New Testament together.
It is one of the most important books ever written. Its contents have been studied, debated, and fought over for thousands of years. But does the Bible also contain secrets? Secret prophecies? Secret characters? Secret texts? Now, for the first time, an extraordinary series will challenge everything we think, everything we know, and everything we believe about the Bible. Qumran, British Mandate Palestine, 1947. Ancient caves dot the parched hillsides a mile from the Dead Sea. A Bedouin shepherd stumbles into a cavern and discovers a collection of antique clay jars. And with them are 7 handwritten scrolls. When examined, the scrolls reveal something, not only of historical significance, but of great religious consequence. Because there, written on crumbling parchment and papyrus, is the oldest and perhaps most accurate version of what is widely referred to as the Old Testament of the Bible.
The most significant archaeological discovery of the 20th century, in fact of modern times, has been the Dead Sea Scrolls. They're books written by Jews living in about the same time and about the same place as Jesus himself.
With the discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls, scholars got a glimpse of actual biblical texts, handwritten texts that were 1,000 years older than the previously oldest texts that we had.
The scrolls found in Qumran contain fragments of all but one of the 39 books of the so-called Old Testament, and are written in Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek. But also found were contradictions, discrepancies of detail and language that have left theologians and Bible scholars scratching their heads.
People want to know, this is what God said, I'm going to do it, that's it, it's in the Bible. What they don't realize is that lying behind that Bible that they buy in the store is just centuries and centuries of scholars arguing over how the Bible should actually be interpreted.
We have to understand that when we talk about Scripture, we are talking about sacred history, not what we today would refer to as history, verifiable dates and events.
The Old Testament is the cornerstone of faith for millions of people across the globe. For more than 2,000 years, it has formed the basis for what we now refer to as Western civilization. For centuries, it was believed that the author of the first 5 books was the prophet Moses. But in recent years, that belief has been questioned by most biblical scholars.
The Bible is basically anonymous. I mean, for the most part, we don't know who wrote the Bible. Even the most conservative person can say that there was no eyewitnesses at the account of creation. So we can say that the Bible was written after the fact.
Like many works that are translated from another language, otherwise simple words are often subjected to intense scrutiny and widely differing interpretations.
In Genesis, the very first statement made about humanity, it says that God made Adam, which is often translated man in his image as male and female. And in fact, this word Adam is a common noun in the entire human race, not a single individual. So that's an example of the translation that was made misled people into misunderstanding what the text is saying.
There's a lot in the Bible that tells you that whatever part of God is in there, some human being is in there too. And you also know it by some of the ideas and the way that they develop and evolve, some of the contradictions, some of the same stories told twice.
One Bible tale containing curious contradictions is the story of the young King David and his deadly battle against the Philistine giant, Goliath.
David gets his slingshot, he throws the rock, it hits Goliath in the head, and it knocks him out, and kills him. And if you read 1 Samuel 17, 49 and 50, it says, and he killed him with the stone, and then it specifically says there was no sword in his hand. Goliath is dead without a sword. And if you read the very next verse, it then says, David then took Goliath's sword and cut off his head and killed him. So now you've got Goliath being killed twice.
However, in 2 Samuel 21, we have a different name, Elhanan, instead of David, as the one who killed Goliath.
So now the question is, who really killed Goliath? Was it David or was it Elhanan?
Curiously, in a later book of the Hebrew Bible, Chronicles, the question of who killed Goliath appears to be answered.
In the account of Elhanan killing Goliath, the Hebrew text is very clear. Elhanan kills Goliath. But in the English translation, it actually says that he kills the brother of Goliath. That way David gets the credit for killing Goliath, and Elhanan gets credit for killing Goliath's brother.
Is this an example of a simple historical mistake? Or might the story of David and Goliath have been deliberately altered to give the future Hebrew King David credit for performing an act of bravery?
We know these books are not historically accurate because they have discrepancies in them and contradictions among themselves. They are at odds with one another. They're clearly told from a particular religious perspective. They're not disinterested history the way we would think of it today.
Similar confusion and controversy surround the four Gospels of the so-called New Testament. For centuries, theologians and scholars believed them to be actual first-hand accounts of the life of Jesus, as written by the evangelists Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
It's a nice, neat package, and that's the tradition. The problem is that that's not the reality. That's not what happened.
Most biblical scholars now agree that the first of the Gospels to be written was the Gospel of Mark in approximately 70 AD. For this reason, it is considered highly unlikely, if not impossible, that any of them were actual first-hand accounts.
So we have four Gospels written by four different authors, decades, maybe as long as a century after he died. And none of these authors actually met Jesus.
We really don't know who the people are who put the New Testament together. In fact, we had Christianity for 300 years before we had a New Testament.
But if, as most Bible scholars and theologians believe, the accounts of Jesus' life weren't written by people who actually knew him, then who were the authors? And why did they give credit to Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John?
Nobody's going to listen to the Gospel of Bob. But if I put I, Paul, or I, Peter, or I, Moses, if I put it into the name of someone who has authority, then whatever I'm saying will be taken more seriously.
Many scholars are reluctant to call these books forgeries, and so they call them pseudepigrapha because nobody knows what pseudepigrapha means. Pseudepigrapha is a word that literally means a writing inscribed with a lie, because the author's lying about his own identity. These authors had a goal in mind. They had an agenda, and they included the stories that met that agenda.
In first century Palestine, Jews and early Christians were living under Roman occupation. And those who followed the teachings of Jesus were often put to death. But even though he was believed by his followers to be the one true Messiah, the Savior whose coming had been foretold in the Hebrew Testaments, the oldest known accounts of Jesus' life were not written in Aramaic, the language he spoke, or Hebrew, but in Greek.
Greek was the lingua franca of the Roman Empire, and it was certainly the most common language of the Roman elite.
They're going to get more money to support their missionary activities by writing in Greek and spreading the word in Greek. They're not interested particularly in how many Jewish people they have in their movement. They want Romans with money.
In 313 AD, Emperor Constantine I ended the persecution of Christians in the Roman Empire and declared Christianity to be the official religion.
Constantine gets credit for basically saying, look, I don't care what you guys say that you believe, just give me a Bible so I can tell people, here's what we believe.
So you get this melding of religious belief with political control.
An emperor authoring the Bible? Is the Holy Bible really the inspired word of an almighty God? Or a collection of stories authored by a number of largely anonymous men? For the answer, it is necessary to examine the religious texts more closely and seek the truth that lies hidden behind the holy words. Born in a stable, surrounded by animals, angels, and 3 wise men, the story of the birth of Jesus is familiar to millions around the world. But, as far as many religious and Bible scholars are concerned, there is quite a different story behind the written accounts of the Nativity.
A lot of the things that people assume are in the Bible are later Christian traditions that developed. So, for the example, that there were 3 wise men at Jesus' birth.
According to the Gospel of Matthew, wise men come and visit Jesus perhaps months, even years after Jesus' birth. We're told that they bring gold, frankincense, and myrrh. 3 gifts, so why not 3 kings? We actually don't know how many kings there were who came to visit Jesus.
One of the misconceptions is that when you see a Christmas creche, all of the different people and things who were there at a Christmas creche, the lambs, the sheep, the stable, and the kings, and the angels, and Mary and Joseph, and the baby Jesus, they were all there in some place in the Bible. There are angels, and a stable, and animals, and shepherds in Luke. But in Matthew, Jesus seems to be born in a regular house, and the wise men come to visit him there.
The childhood nativity stories that we find in Matthew and Luke are full fictions. But here's the important thing to understand. For the ancient writers of time, for the gospel writers, it was perfectly acceptable to write stories about gods and goddesses whose underlying facts were universally and widely seen as untrue, but whose underlying truths were seen as eternally true.
If such details have been confused by mixing the accounts, is it also possible, as some scholars believe, that various mistranslations over the centuries have misreported other key facts about the birth of Jesus?
Christians claim that Jesus was born of a virgin, and this claim comes from a prophetic text, the book of Isaiah, chapter 7. And the word that's used in the Hebrew text to talk about this young woman is Alma, which basically means a woman who is of marriageable age.
But when you translate the Hebrew into Greek, it becomes virgin. And that's when it can become, for Matthew and Luke, a sort of bolt of lightning saying, oh, it was a miracle. His mother was a virgin. So that's where you get a different translation.
The English reader is getting a translation of a text that's from a different language, which meant something slightly different in the other language. The Bible may be divinely inspired, but there are human fingerprints all over it.
Combined with the beginnings of what starts to become quite a misogynistic religious culture, you begin to get the idea that Jesus must have been born of a virgin. But it's essentially a mistranslation.
A mistranslation? Is it possible that the stories of Jesus, like many other Bible stories, have been told and retold, translated and retranslated so many times that their historical accuracy has become muddled, lost to time?
The problem is that it's all a matter of translation. For example, in the Gospel of Mark, Jesus says that the Sabbath was made for man, not man for the Sabbath. Therefore, the Son of Man is Lord of the Sabbath. Why would that make Jesus the Lord of the Sabbath?
Remember that Jesus speaks Aramaic, right? So the New Testament is written in Greek with a few Aramaic words thrown in there, but Jesus speaks Aramaic. And in Aramaic, Baranosh, right, Son of Man, is just a way of saying a dude. The secret about the word Son of Man is that in Aramaic, it's just the way that you say a person.
If you translate this passage back into Aramaic, the word for Son of Man and the word for man is the same word, Barnosh. In other words, humans have priority over the Sabbath. When this got translated into Greek, that meaning got changed so that now all of a sudden Jesus is the Lord of the Sabbath.
The Bible is always about interpretation. The biblical text is written either in Hebrew or in Aramaic or in Greek, but every translation is an interpretation.
According to many biblical scholars, imprecise translations are only partly to blame. They also point to the fact that the New Testament was written not on scrolls, but on individual pages known as a codex.
Throughout the history of Christianity, what we see is that Christians love new technology. That the first to embrace the codex, a book with pages. And this is because the way that Christians read the Bible is that they have to be able to compare passages. And the best way to do that is put your finger in one part of the book and flip back to another. They're the first people to hyperlink.
One of the reasons I think that the Christians preferred the Codex was because they had a physical artifact that marked out their distinction from people who used another book form for their holy text. Christians used the Codex, Jews used the scrolls.
All four Gospels of the New Testament, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, recount how Jesus was crucified and his body buried in a tomb. They also describe his appearance to the women mourning at his grave 3 days after his death.
The original Gospel of Mark ends with chapter 16, verse 8, in which the women go to wash Jesus' body, and when they get to the tomb, they see that the tomb has been rolled back, it's empty. And the Gospel actually ends with verse 8, in which Mark writes, "The women went away from there and said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid."
The women ran away, said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid, and then it just stops.
But why would this story come to such an abrupt end? Some scholars believe it might simply be that the original ending was written on a page that was deleted or destroyed.
A very old theory was that Mark's gospel was in a codex and the back page fell off.
It was many, many years later that a later redactor, very likely unsatisfied by that ending in the Gospel of Mark, added 8 more verses to the Gospel of Mark in which you have this resurrection appearance.
So the earliest scribes of Mark added fresh endings on. one of them became very popular, depending that you see in most Bibles today. You might say that the story of the resurrection actually emerges as an interesting literary story, partly because people are so dissatisfied with Mark's story.
Is it possible that the account of Jesus' divine resurrection, one of the most important tenets of Christianity, was the consequence of a missing page? Many scholars now believe that as Christianity became more popular and more powerful, it became common practice to edit the New Testament in ways that would support evolving religious beliefs. But deliberately altering the Bible could also have deadly consequences, particularly if the changes ran afoul of traditional thought or political agendas. Oxford, England, 1382. Philosopher and biblical scholar John Wycliffe is under suspicion for his radical ideas to reform the Catholic Church, including his own translation of the New Testament. After his death 2 years later, the Catholic Church officially declares his version of the Bible to be heresy.
Wycliffe died in his bed, safe and sound. So the church judges Wycliffe a heretic after his death. He has a posthumous judgment made against him for heresy. The state digs him up and puts what's left of his body in the flames. And that's a message to his followers, that heresy must be expunged, dead or alive.
The church wanted to keep control over the message of the Bible. And so there was an official translation that was the only one that was to be used, and the priests were the ones that were to do the interpretation and so forth.
What was the nature of Wycliffe's heresy? What had he done that caused his very soul to be condemned for all eternity? Believe it or not, his crime was simply that he had translated the Bible from the Vulgate, or the traditional Latin, into English. A crime punishable by death.
Prior to the translation of the Bible into German, etc., what you have is the Bible in Latin, or the Bible in Greek, or the Bible in Hebrew. And the only people who had access to that were generally people who were priests or officiants in the church.
The Roman Catholic Church wanted the Latin Bible to be the Bible, and the idea of putting the Bible into a vernacular language so an average person could read it was strictly forbidden.
Even as late as the 16th century, possession of an unlicensed Bible carried a death sentence. In 1529, English scholar and linguist William Tyndale was, like Wycliffe, accused of heresy for his translation of the New Testament.
The feeling amongst many of the Protestant reformers, including Tyndale, is that the Bible should be read by every person. It should be in the hands of everyone. And so Tyndale himself set out to make his own translation of the Bible from the original Hebrew and Greek scriptures into an English translation, and even took advantage of the printing press to disseminate his Bible.
But Tyndale's translation was not the only threat facing the Roman Catholic Church. A few years earlier, the English King Henry VIII had become embroiled in a bitter battle with Pope Clement VII over his request for an annulment of his childless marriage to Catherine of Aragon. Henry's desire to take a new young wife would eventually lead to a break with Rome and the creation of the Church of England.
We need to remember that the Protestant Reformation wasn't just a religious battle, it was also a political battle. The Vatican had a lot of power. And as different countries, different kings came to power, they needed the blessing of the Pope at the Vatican to do certain things, like, for instance, get divorced. And when the Pope said no, there were some, like Henry VIII, who said, you know what, I'm going to form my own church, and we're going to have our own clergy and our own hierarchy, and we're going to use the Bible as the foundation of it, and we're going to do our own thing.
The Pope essentially has investments in England. He is interested in the real estate of England. The church owns land. The church is making money off land in England. If Henry splits from the Roman Church, then the revenues from England aren't going to make it back to Rome. And this is a danger for the Pope.
Henry VIII is the person who is associated with the first production of a Bible in English, but he took some persuading. Henry makes a proclamation in 1530 that says, in essence, you can translate the Bible when I tell you to, and not before.
One of those who disobeyed the much-married monarch's orders was William Tyndale. In 1536, he was tried for heresy, found guilty, and was sentenced to be burned to death at the stake.
William Tyndale died because he made it possible for people to read the Bible in English. And he was still doing translation work in the prison before he was taken for execution. The way that he was killed as a form of mercy, he was strangled before the flames reached him. And this was probably because of some respect that was accorded to him as a great scholar. To translate the Bible into English was a life or death proposition. People died for this cause.
Ironically, within 3 years of Tyndale's death, Henry VIII, now the head of the Church of England, authorized his own English translation of the Bible to be used throughout the new church.
Eventually, Henry VIII decides that it's not so bad having the Bible, especially if he can control it.
In 1539, Henry brings out, with his picture on the title page, a Bible that has been commissioned by him, and it's called the Great Bible or the King's Bible. It shows the king in what we think of as the prime real estate place of a title page, sort of top and center. And he is holding out copies of the translated Bible to his statesman on one side and his churchman on the other. It is definitely a portrait of power. And after him, all monarchs want their own Bible.
Half a century later, in 1604, King James I of England assembled a group of 47 scholars to begin work on yet another English language translation of the Bible, the King James Version. But it too was not without its share of controversy.
As a very famous example of the problem that we have with the King James translation, probably the most familiar story to people from the Gospels is the story of Jesus and the woman taken in adultery, John chapter 7 and 8.
In the Gospel of John, there's this really charming story of the scribes and the Pharisees bringing to Jesus this woman that they caught in the act of committing adultery. And they're going to stone her, which is a punishment for adultery, and Jesus says, let the person who's without sin cast the first stone.
This is a beautiful story about Jesus. It's in every movie ever made about Jesus from Hollywood, and it wasn't originally in the New Testament. It was added to the New Testament by later scribes. It's not in our earliest manuscripts of the New Testament, but the King James translators didn't have access to these early manuscripts. They translated the story, put it into John chapter 7 and 8, even though originally it wasn't there.
It was a traditional story that people told about Jesus, but it wasn't in the Gospel of John. It probably never happened at all.
Just as many in the early church feared and predicted, translating the Bible into vernacular English French, and other languages opened the door to many more translations, revisions, and interpretations. And with those interpretations came new religions and the promise of a new world in which to practice them. As the King James Bible spread the Word of God and the power of the Church of England, it also changed the English language.
Most people don't realize that they quote the Bible every day. There is so much of it has slipped into everyday language that we wouldn't even recognize it as biblical. Words like at my wit's end, or bite the dust, by the skin of your teeth, put your house in order. These all derive from the King James Bible.
The King James Bible also enabled English-speaking Christians to develop their own interpretations and break away into their own sects.
It opens the floodgates for all these different groups to say, well, we don't agree with what you guys say, so we're going to go do this, and we're going to do this, and this is how you get all of the Christian denominations today.
Many of these independent worshipers, like Puritans and Quakers, sought to find a home for their religious beliefs in America.
King James would have never thought the very people who left his country to get away from him would make his Bible the centerpiece of their worship. That's the great irony of American history.
In America, books are very expensive. If a family is going to own a book, they are going to own a Bible, and it's going to be a King James Bible.
But just as King Henry and King James insisted on their own translations of the Bible, there were now a growing number of others who were intent on publishing their own interpretations. Even Thomas Jefferson, while in office as the third president of the United States, secretly decided to edit his own American version of the Bible.
Thomas Jefferson went through the Bible, the New Testament, and cut out in the Gospels all the stuff that he thought was right and that was true and that Jesus really said, and he made his own New Testament.
Thomas Jefferson famously took issue with anything in the Gospels that made Jesus sound like a miracle worker. He liked his Jesus to be a philosopher. He called it a morsel of the gospel.
Although to some, Thomas Jefferson's version of the Bible may have been an example of biblical sacrilege, it was only intended for his own personal use. But there were others, like New Englander Joseph Smith, who not only altered the Bible, they even rewrote it. In 1830, Smith published the Book of Mormon, a sacred text that included passages from both the Old and New Testaments. It asserted that during the time of his resurrection, Jesus made an appearance in the New World. What followed was a new religion called Mormonism, which, although it recognizes and incorporates both the Old and New Testaments in its teachings, believes the Judeo-Christian Bible to be incomplete and only part of God's message for mankind.
The Book of Mormon is yet another re-encounter with biblical narratives that are then retold in a new setting. In the case of the Book of Mormon, that setting is America at a particular moment in American history as Americans are expanding west and understanding themselves to be fulfilling a kind of divine destiny.
But not all of the various interpretations and translations of the Bible were as benevolent or benign as those of Joseph Smith or Thomas Jefferson. Some were used to justify bigotry, intolerance, and in the case of a verse in Genesis chapter 9, even slavery.
Today nobody knows about the curse of Ham. It's a passage in which after the flood, Noah curses his son Ham for something that Ham has done, and says that his son will be subservient to his two brothers. Well, this was used to say that the black race came from Ham, and so it's supposed to be subservient to the white races.
If you take Genesis 9, there's this idea that Ham, who was considered the father of the African nations, was cursed. And this is why the Africans have black skin. But in fact, when you read the text, it's not Ham that was cursed, but his son Canaan that was cursed.
Believe it or not, it was the biblical story of Ham that convinced many in the 1800s that God's will supported the arguments for African slavery, an issue that bitterly divided the country and became a catalyst for the bloody Civil War.
The Civil War offers a very interesting example for Americans. The Union thought God was on its side, and the Confederacy thought God was on its side too. Common sense tells you that God couldn't have been on both sides, or maybe he was on neither side. But that's what the Bible and religious true belief encourages us to do, to claim God for ourselves.
This program explores the mysteries of the Bible from a variety of historical and theological perspectives. This program explores the mysteries of the Bible from a variety of historical and theological perspectives, which have been debated for centuries. For billions of people around the world, he is known as the Son of God, the Messiah, the Prince of Peace. But who was the man simply known in his lifetime as Jesus, the carpenter's son from Nazareth, who was executed by the Romans, and whose teachings have inspired one of the most powerful and influential religions in the world? Just how accurate are the accounts as written in the Bible's New Testament?
Jesus doesn't do lots of the things one would expect a Messiah to do.
His friends were prostitutes and sinners.
Jesus' ministry was actually funded by a lot of women.
You might be surprised to learn that Jesus had siblings.
It is one of the most important books ever written. Its contents have been studied, debated, and fought over for thousands of years. But does the Bible also contain secrets? Secret prophecies? Secret characters? Secret texts? Now, for the first time, an extraordinary series will challenge everything we think, everything we know, and everything we believe about the Bible.
Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible.com. If you would like to support the
sun in relation to the earth has 12 signs of the zodiac up there in heaven. That's where God is, out there in heaven. Well, that's where the sun is. The sun, if it was out in the sky, well, the sky is called heaven. So therefore, the sun does not belong to anybody. It belongs to God. So it's God's son, and he's in heaven. And once you begin to see that God's Son, who is in heaven, of course the Son's in heaven. Where else would it be if it's not in heaven? Well, God's Son's in heaven, and He is our risen Savior. Of course, He's our risen Savior. The damn thing don't come up. We're dead in 3 weeks. So, all life on the earth is dependent on the sun. Your food won't grow. And if there is no sun, believe me, the North and South Pole was nothing compared to what the whole Earth is going to be in 3 or 4 weeks. If the sun dies out, we don't have a sun, the whole Earth will be covered with ice. So God's Son is our risen Savior. Why? Because it comes back every morning, thank God. And in winter, it dies. In winter, to us, in the Northern Hemisphere, it dies to us. But eventually it springs back to life in spring, and then it comes back to the Northern Hemisphere. And when it starts summer is in the constellation of Leo.
In 1945, some workers in Egypt accidentally dug into an early Christian tomb. Inside, they found a large jar containing 13 leather-bound manuscripts, which were composed of 48 separate works. Practically all of these works are Gnostic, meaning they teach salvation through mystical knowledge. And one of these manuscripts contains the Gospel of Thomas. In Gnosticism, people are believed to be souls in material bodies. Only through true knowledge can they ascend. And according to this religion, Jesus is the Redeemer who came to communicate that knowledge and liberate man. He communicated this knowledge to selected disciples, one of them being Thomas. In almost all spiritual paths or traditions that are followed, eventually, that which is discovered leads to this same ascension. And if these teachings had been placed in the modern Bible, the message may possibly have been clearer and more focused on the power that is held within each person. The Gospel according to Thomas doesn't tell a story. It's a compilation of approximately 114 sayings attributed to Jesus. The opening words of the document read, "These are the secret words which Jesus, the living one, spoke, and Didymus Judas Thomas wrote down. And he said, Whosoever finds the interpretation of these sayings shall never taste death. Let not him who seeks desist until he finds. When he finds, he will be troubled. When he is troubled, he will marvel, and he will reign over the universe." The sayings themselves are not the secret. The secret lies in their interpretation. When you find the true answers, it will trouble you because it goes against most of what you've been taught. And when the truth of it sets in, it will marvel you. And then you will know your power, that you have supreme reign over your life and everything in it, that you truly can experience heaven on earth. The Gospel of Thomas has been eliminated from the Bible, and there are many explanations as to the reasoning. Some religious leaders express that if you read it and compare it to what you see in the New Testament, it's a very different kind of book, presenting a quite different Jesus. They claim that these particular teachings about Jesus mesh with certain philosophical principles that only grew in popularity, but that they aren't necessary to the work of the Bible.
How many have heard of the lost Gospel of Thomas? The lost Gospel of Thomas. Some of you have heard of that text. Very, very powerful text. The lost Gospel of Thomas is powerful because it is believed to be the actual words of Jesus.
To some of you, the discussion we are going to carry along in this series may be a little new on the level, but many are already aware of the existence of at least the symbolic factors with which we are to be concerned. The possible relationship between astronomy and religion has been so often discussed that nearly all Bible students, the students of comparative religion, are aware that such analogies or parallels do exist. We are interested, therefore, in determining if possible their validity and what they have contributed to our general knowledge of man's beliefs. Perhaps astrotheology would be a useful instrument as a common denominator of religions, for elements of it and traces of it are to be found throughout the world. In some way, for some reason, and the origins are obscure, these concepts unfolded together with man's religious and philosophical ideas and became almost universal. Now, how does this happen? The most obvious answer lies in the original unity of arts and sciences in the religious life of people. The first stargazers on their tall tower.
Hi everybody, this is City Readings and hi Capricorn. Let's see what messages are going to show up for you guys. In case this reading resonates, there will be a link in the description box to the extended. Let's see what messages want to show up for Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what messages do we have for you. Six of Cups and the Six of Swords are at the split of the deck with the Nine of Cups reverse. There's this energy of walking away from somebody, letting go of somebody perhaps, okay? Oh my goodness, Tower wanted to show its face too. Show me what I need to see for Capricorn. What's going on? Okay, we have the Moon card. So I feel like for a lot of you Capricorn right now, you're in a phase, you know, here where you feel like there's something confusing you, okay? I also feel like you have doubts about a particular situation. There may be still some emotional attachment to something. Yeah, Nine of Swords and the Moon card. So I see you under some form of stress here, okay? You may be stressed out because of something. Some of you may be having a hard time sleeping, okay? Or there's this energy of stress. I feel like you're turning your back to a particular situation, and in this situation it's also looking like you had doubts, okay? With the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you know, Capricorn, I see you in this energy where you're trying to detach and withdraw from somebody here. Okay, it could be a Leo, Virgo, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a Cancer. We also have Sag energy. So for a lot of you, you know, you're turning your back to a particular person or a situation here, okay? And you're giving things time to unfold. You don't want to rush in and do something, but it does look like some of you are stressed or you just feel like there's somebody who lied to you and who got away with something that, you know, it's almost like an energy of I shouldn't have let them do this to me, okay? So we will see what that is. Show me the Seven of Swords energy. What's that about? What's that? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you also may have financial stress, but I feel like you're trying to get over something here in the past, okay? You're trying to let go, but you're still pretty confused or stressed, okay? I do think here, Capricorn, you've changed your mindset, okay, about the whole situation, how you're viewing things, how you're doing things, okay? I do feel like deep down inside you recognize that there was a lesson here, okay? But you're trying to get over something that made you feel very insecure, or it also gave you this energy, you know, this feeling of, you know, feeling very cornered, basically. So let's have a look at your energy. What can Capricorn expect, please? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, World card. So there's a cycle coming to an end. Okay, bottom of the deck is also beautiful energy. Capricorn, there's a cycle here that's coming to an end for you. With the Page of Wands, there are new opportunities, new beginnings, okay? So Spirit is also telling you that it's time for you to let go and focus on the new. There may even be communication from somebody coming through. And I kind of feel like with the World and the Page of Wands, you're going to have like a couple of people who may reach out to you at this time. But the best thing for you to do at the present moment is to focus on yourself. With the Nine of Pentacles, whatever you're worried about, it's going to be gone, okay, with the Five of Pentacles here. So if it was a situation about your money, your career, or anything like that, I do feel like you're going to make it and you won't have to stress things anymore. We have the Empress here too, and Nine of Pentacles, by the way, is pre-Empress energy, so it's like you're being taken a step further in your life, okay? It's like a giant leap forward that I see you taking with the Empress energy too. A lot of you may have decided to hold your energy back from a situation from the past because I feel like you're realizing your worth. You do have feelings and attachment to this person, but you feel like it's of no use. With the Five of Wands energy and the Devil, like some of you feel like fighting for this connection or being a part of this connection is very toxic and you just don't want to do that no more. So I do like this energy here where you're focusing on yourself and there are new opportunities coming in for you. But the Page of Wands often also talks about growth, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands here. The Five of Wands, something about the Devil, like some of you feel like fighting for this connection or being a part of this connection is very toxic and you just don't want to do that no more. So I do like this energy here where you're focusing on yourself and there are new opportunities coming in for you. But the Page of Wands often also talks about growth, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands here. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Two of Cups. You're resisting somebody you love, okay, or you're resisting communicating with this person, Capricorn. I do feel like deep down inside you know that I'm fighting for the right thing, or you know, if there's somebody who disappeared on you, then you do feel like they need some explaining to do, okay, otherwise you're just not going to show up. But it does look like for a lot of you, you know, you may be pulling back your energy from a person who you feel like is just not worth your time and energy. And they should be like bringing to the table what you bring. You know, you're not willing to accept anything less than that, which is fine, of course. But with the Two of Cups, it could also represent a union. Yeah, look at this. We have the Devil and the Page of Pentacles. I definitely think here there's some communication coming through for you. Who's coming towards Capricorn? Capricorn, a more in-depth reading about your person, the person on your mind, their feelings for you, outcome of ice love notes, all of that will be linked in the description box, so do have a look with the link below. So look at the Six of Swords reverse. You remember when I started this reading, I told you that you are walking away from somebody, but your person's energy is the Six of Swords reverse. So I feel like as you're walking away, they're not really okay, and they're not even happy about you walking away from them, Capricorn. We have the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles here. So somebody here is making a choice. And I feel like it's the distance between you two that makes them realize what you mean to them. We have the Five of Wands. So this is somebody previously, maybe with this person, there was conflict, there was maybe even drama, because it does look like somebody turned their back to the situation because they felt like the other person was showing up with a lot of drama and stuff and they just didn't want to be a part of it. And I feel like it was you. And by the way, I feel like there's a soulmate connection between you and this person because of the Two of Cups and the Lovers that I see here. I'm gonna see in the extended where is the soulmate connection headed towards, and if there's a lesson in this connection for you. But for now, I feel like there's a strong bond with this person. That's why I feel like separation between you two, it also makes you sad. It also makes you, I feel like it's not like you're very happy moving on from this, but you feel like you deserve better. That's what I'm getting here. Ace of Cups. Alright, so Five of Wands is clarified by Ace of Cups. For some of you, I feel like there's a person here who thinks that they have competition in love. And with the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups energy, I do feel like there's a new beginning at hand here for you. Show me what I need to see, please. Yeah, Five of Wands. Sorry, Five of Wands. Yeah, Five of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So it does look like there's somebody here who's sad. Okay, Capricorn, this person's sad that you guys are not communicating. And this almost like an energy of somebody who wants to fight for this, okay? Because they have regrets. And with the Ace of Cups energy, I see them showing up for you, you know, and I see them showing up very significantly here. What is the challenge and advice for Capricorn? Capricorn, your challenge here has something to do with not rushing things. You may even feel like there's somebody showing up in your life and you just want to call them out, but don't do that. Keep your cool, okay, with the King and the Queen of Pentacles together. It does look like, Capricorn, your advice here is to, like, stay calm and collected, okay, no matter how somebody's showing up in your life, because there may be somebody who's going to provoke you, or it's almost like an energy, a very aggressive energy here, okay, with the King of Pentacles. For some of you, there could also be competition at work, or like there's just somebody who's not having it because you're doing good in your life. But your challenge here has something to do with rushing into things or making hasty decisions. Because the Knight of Pentacles is also a very relaxed and independent energy. So there's no need to rush, okay? If you feel like you need some time off, then take your time off, you know? You don't really need to do it if you don't want to do it. Let's see your message here. We have two messages. We have impossible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, okay, and a fresh perspective. Number 34. Some of you could be 34 years old, or number 3 and 4 and 7 could be significant. So Spirit is pushing you to do things that you feel like are impossible for you to do, okay? Don't limit your potential. For example, if you really want to do something, do it, okay? There's this energy of you maybe doubting yourself, okay? There's something in your life you need to view with a fresh perspective, and the next energy is curiouser and curiouser. So you're becoming curious about something here, okay? Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Number 9. So both of these cards are telling you to stay receptive. And you know, if you're seeing signs and synchronicities, you may feel like there are things happening in your life that are very unexpected, or the timing is very unexpected. And if that is the case, it is supposed to happen for you, okay? The word curious is coming up again and again. So I don't know if you are curious about something, or if this is not you, then there's a person who's curious about you. I also feel like there's somebody else who's thinking about you. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. A lot of you maybe need to work and ground yourself. Maybe indulge in activities that make you feel good, that make you feel relaxed, okay? We also have this energy 39. There may be something that's uncertain, okay? Choose who you will become. So all of these cards are pretty much pointing towards the direction of you taking your power back from something, and it's telling you that you choose your own direction, Capricorn, and don't play it small when it comes to your potential here with this number 34 card. So we have 34, 45, 39, and number 9. So those numbers could be significant for you. And that's about it, Capricorn. Those were the messages that showed up for you. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. And check out the extended link in the description box below for more clarity on your person, the connection, and what's coming up for you in general. So do have a look. I will be linking it below for you guys. Take care and bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to Capricorn Guidance. This is your next 48-hour reading, general love reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Venus. If you're new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my existing subscribers. Do watch till the end, and I will draw another name out of my magic flower pot. So we're going to jump into this reading here with the Crystal Angel Oracle message for you. The card that jumped out, we've got, this is balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. For me, obviously this may be a twin flame because it really goes with the card on the bottom of the deck was rose quartz. Love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So this could be a twin flame here coming in to balance out a situation with you. We do have masculine and feminine energy in all of us, so I feel here, Capricorns, if you're in this feminine energy of creating here new ideas of abundance, that your masculine are maybe about to take action towards you, because that's all about, the masculine energy is about action, confidence, putting things into motion, going after what you want. So with the rose quartz, I feel this could be a renewal of love for some of you, but also if you're single and looking, this is a really good sign that somebody here is coming towards you. There's maybe there's gonna be some dating, or there's flirting with one another, but you're gonna have this feeling of happiness, of a new love that's coming to you, or it could be on the horizon for you, Capricorn. So let's add some tea leaf messages to that. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Okay, we'll take 2 from there, and then 2 from this side. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Okay, that one wanted to pop out. So we have Eagle, triumph over troubles, obstacles. So I feel here with this card, Capricorn, you're free from any past problems. You have had victory and you've overcome here, so you are free from troubles right now. Beautiful. Feeling tied down or frustrated, so that may go with this here, that finally you're letting go of that, whatever has been tying you down and making you feel frustrated. You're letting go of these obstacles here. This may be your person as well. So we have dog, far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. There is someone here, Capricorn, that may be at a distance. This person there could have been a friendship or a connection with this person here, and maybe your person has had to release themselves from what's really been holding them back here.
And I feel this like you think of a yoke on a horse, or it's really restricts this animal, I guess. But I feel that if someone's gained their freedom, they're free to go wherever they want. So let's get some tarot card reading messages, and we'll tie it all together. Spirit guides and angels, what clear, accurate messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising and Venus? You'll have to excuse my voice, my throat. I've had a pretty bad cough, but it isn't COVID. I'm still COVID free, thank you. So I'm grateful for that. What messages do you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon and Rising and Venus? Please give me clear, accurate messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Next 48 hours. Underneath the deck we've got the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. Yeah, I feel somebody here at a distance, because we've got the World there. Someone you have worked with here could be closing out, because we have Justice, and the World could be closing out a cycle in their life, leaving a relationship behind. This is someone who's has very traditional values and morals when it comes to a commitment. I feel you are moving towards, Capricorn, this higher level of commitment with someone. This is a very spiritual connection that you have with this person. Let's see the current situation. We got the Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and see how she's balanced. I feel, Capricorn, you do have this balance, and we see here balancing masculine and feminine energy. Some of you do have side hustles, a main job where you can successfully juggle those two roles. Family and children as well, like you really are multitasking. So you're keeping yourself busy here. I feel somebody's coming in. You see the cat about to land on this seesaw that is going to knock you out of balance. Be aware of that. So the challenge, Queen of Cups. It may be to do with your emotions when this offer arrives here. I feel here in the challenges, are you going to open your heart and follow your heart to love here? Because there is a new opportunity, but emotionally you may feel that this person's going to really knock you out of balance here, because you've been really self-focused, and I feel that you've been here focusing on your pinnacles. Look at there, focusing on your pinnacles here. But is this person going to knock you off balance emotionally? You are the Queen of Cups, could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel the Queen of Cups is a very intuitive person. So I feel you will use your intuition in this situation. We have the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. So you really are manifesting your dreams and your goals here. You've got everything in front of you to really manifest anything in your life, and I feel this is what you've been focusing on, just your manifestations. It is love as well, and I feel you're open to love here, and it is coming to you. You've been working hard here. So recent past, we have the Eight of Cups, so you walked away from a disappointing situation here that I feel, yeah, there's more out there. I feel like you needed to really focus on you and what you wanted in life here. So we have crowning the reading is the Chariot, the sign of Cancer. I feel somebody here is trying to make a decision to come towards you, and this person may be wanting to see you, but they're kind of like here in this crossroads, the Chariot. So I feel this person sees you moving forward, that you're very focused on your own life here, and this person really doesn't know which way to go. They may be still dealing with a past person as well, so they're in a crossroads in making a very important decision in their life and trying to find the willpower here. So coming towards you, Nine of Pentacles, you are abundant. Here you have a lot to give and a lot of value, and I feel you've worked hard. So there's this stability in your independence. And maybe here, Capricorn, when this person arrives, you see that cat's going to knock this seesaw off balance here. Maybe you feel that what you've worked hard for and your own independence, you feel it's going to be a little bit difficult to allow somebody into your heart again because of the past. Because you gave a lot of past. Emotionally, you put a lot into this past connection. So this is why the Queen of Cups is in the challenge position. Do you allow someone back into your life because you've worked hard for what you've got? You've got balance, you've been focusing on your pinnacles, and coming towards you, you have that abundance. You are able to sit back and enjoy those fruits of your labour here. But is this person going to knock you off balance? You know what I mean, Capricorn? You've been so independent for so long. Is it hard for you to really open your heart to let someone in? Because once you're in a relationship, you've really got to share everything. So I feel like that's what you're going to go back and forward about, and maybe emotionally it is going to sort of knock you off balance for a little while. Representing you is the moon, so there's some uncertainty and doubts, and that's what I was feeling here. You may feel that something's hidden from you, but again there's some fears, and really opening your heart to love and a new connection. Or maybe it is this past person who deceived you in some way. So now you're feeling like, is this person really genuine? Are they being authentic with you? Are they hiding something? We have what's around you, unaware of. Two of Wands. I felt it there. Someone who is at a crossroads. They want to see you. They see you in their future here. They want to give you the world, but they are facing a difficult decision. We have your hopes and fears as the King of Wands, so maybe dealing with a fire sign who is at distance. Again, we see the world. This person may be a different culture than you as well, but I feel here some of you are hoping this person will reach out to you, will take action, be in that masculine energy here, put things in motion. But I feel this is the fire sign you've been dealing with here, and they look like they're coming up with some type of plan here. The outcome, we have the Hanged Man. So I'm feeling, Capricorn, here that someone has, or this could be you, you see things from a different perspective. I feel here you've sacrificed a lot in the past emotionally. You put a lot into this here, and I feel like now you are seeing things differently. But let's clarify that. There's definitely someone who is in love with you, but could be stuck in a toxic marriage or connection here. But I feel that somebody here with that Hanged Man is changing their perspective here. They understand now. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. So we have the Star. Beautiful. So there was a difficult, chaotic breakup here that you went through, but you now have guaranteed success here, Capricorn. You're really shining in the star energy, you're healing. And like I said about balance, you have found this balance within yourself. You're very connected to spirit, and I feel here there's hope. There's you've got this new feeling of inspiration, optimism about the future, and I feel here somebody does want to come forward to heal a situation. Yeah, just like I said, I didn't even look at the bottom till I said that. Knight of Pentacles, they do plan to come toward you with an offer here. So Claire could be Aquarius. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the challenge position. Queen of Cups. So three of Wands. Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. So I do feel there's an offer to rebuild this connection here with this person, or there could be somebody new that is coming forward to want to work together with you here, want to collaborate, but there's an offer, and this person I feel here will take things slowly with you. They haven't quite got themselves off the ground yet, so this person may be not as abundant as you are, not as stable as you are here, and I feel that they haven't quite got themselves to your level yet. That doesn't mean that they're not a good person. That doesn't mean that this person cannot give you the love that you deserve. It just means maybe this person's not at that level that you are, because you've been working hard for what you've been focusing on your pinnacles. This is someone also I feel who sees the potential in this connection, and I do feel they are coming forward here. Clarify the Magician. Five of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel this person's here. There may have been an ending, so this could be you or your person, but this there's still here, see that rope, there's still one thread there. So I do feel this is someone here still maybe tied to the past, and there's the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. This person here, I feel they are still tied to the past, but they're trying to close that door, and I feel they are manifesting here this new beginning with you. Now there may have been in the past this person was manipulating you in some way, saying that they need help financially, coming across as this victim almost, but they were manipulating you or the situation with you. I feel here, Capricorn, that you've really changed from that situation. It really helped you to transform. You are able to let go of this person and close the door on this person, but clearly this person still is holding on to something from the past they feel with you. So clarify the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, I feel this person here really created a lot of burdens for you, but you were willing to let them go for this new beginning, the Ace of Wands. I feel that you here invested a lot in yourself and a lot in the created ideas, business ideas, career, whatever it was. But you tended your garden. You were really focused on your own abundance here. So there was something that you were focusing on that you were very passionate about, and it may have been something that brought you more finances, because you do come out with the Nine of Pentacles. So it's something you're very passionate about. It has brought you in this increase in finances. You are able to let go of the struggles here of the past. Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. We have the Page of Cups. So, and this is where I saw that little cat's going to jump on that seesaw here and knock you out of balance, because there's something going to take you by surprise you don't see coming. And what is 9 plus 1? 9 plus 1, we have abundance. We have a commitment. We saw it at the beginning. The Hierophant. Someone from your past is coming in with an offer to grow this relationship into a long-term commitment. Could be an Aries, the Fool. They're going to here, I feel like this person's just going to take a leap of faith. Now, they may be at a distance. See the ship? So it may be that this person is travelling towards you, relocating, travelling. You don't see this coming here, but this person's already here painted this picture in their mind about what they want to be, this relationship or connection to be. So they have long-term commitment in mind here. So I feel this could be a younger energy than you, Capricorn, but I feel this person does really want to invest, or they really want to be with you here. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You are holding back, Capricorn. Why are you holding back? You've been saving your money a lot, and you may have even here, is this person, are you feeling that this person may manipulate you? So you're holding back emotionally and also financially here. I did see the Seven of Wands, so you're putting boundaries in place. Clarify the Four of Pentacles, yeah, Seven of Cups. So there may be that this person confuses you a little bit, and this is where the doubts and the uncertainty come in. You're a little bit confused here by this offer. I feel there may be even more than one offer coming towards you. But I feel a new energy, but I also see a past. Clarify the Moon, but it may be that you're open to other options as well. So you're not going to fully invest in something until you know for certain that this person is genuine. Four of Swords, so you've taken a step back from love. There was deception, but I feel here now there is an opportunity, Capricorn, just on the horizon for you that will bring you into a very balanced commitment. Clarify the Two of Wands. So we see someone here very indecisive, and there's the Ace of Pentacles. Indecisive about coming forward. They do want to, I feel they do here want to connect with you and have this new beginning. Ace of Pentacles. They're in love. They are so in love, and like I said, they see you for long term, but this person's at a distance. Could be a long distance relationship, but they want, yeah, the King of Pentacles. So who's the match of the King of Pentacles is the Queen. So this is someone who really, Ace of Swords, who really has that clarity over what they want in life, and they're going to take action here. But I do still feel there's something from their past that they may still be connected to. But they see this relationship that they could have with you is something that's going to make them and bring them a lot of happiness. Clarify the King of Wands. Queen of Swords. So yeah, clarify the Queen of Swords. I feel this person, that you're hoping this person will be honest with you. So it's going to, Nine of Swords flipped out. So it's going to bring you some sleepless nights and some anxiety here. This person's going to pursue you. They are not going to give up. They're going to rush in here. Clarify the Hanged Man. Let's put that back in. Clarify the Hanged Man and the outcome. Clarify the Hangman. King of Swords. So I feel there is a conversation needed here between the both of you in clearing the air, because I feel there has been distance and you haven't been communicating with this person. There's been, but this person's coming forward to communicate with you, maybe over the internet. Here you may see an ending with a person that they are tied to, a karmic here. Because Queen of Wands, this person could be in a partnership, but you see over the internet there is an ending to that connection. Clarify the King of Swords. This person may reach out to you over the internet. 8 of Swords. So I feel this person has some fears at coming towards their Empress here. I do feel that they want a reunion. They're thinking about it here, and they know that you're someone very loving and nurturing, but they want to manifest this new beginning with you, Capricorn. Again, this could be a masculine energy who is finally stepping into their power, is in their masculine energy, and they know that you are their divine counterpart. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Ace of Cups. I feel this person has been really stuck in their thoughts about this, but it's been their fears that has been holding them back for so long. They've been stuck, but they now have this a fresh perspective over you. Excuse me, Capricorn. So yeah, but this also could be you, Capricorn, that you now, what has been keeping you stuck, and you have these fears when it comes to opening your heart to love. You're finally releasing them, so because there is this new beginning, there is this new offer of coming together, doing it, maybe even doing something you love in here, but there's an outpouring of emotions. So let's get some more oracle messages here. So that's a beautiful reading here. What messages do you have for Capricorn? We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. We saw it there with the moon card. There was some deception here. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Well, that's too many. Thank you, Spirit. Let's have sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. So you do have someone watching you in secret, mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds, introspective. And you're also mirroring each other. You maybe even be watching this person too, Capricorn. What messages do you have for Capricorns? So we have far apart, balance, separation, distance, separation, divine. Distance is affecting the strength of this connections. And we have hidden feelings, silent, suppression, dishonesty, keeping thoughts and emotions hidden, only cause pain. There is a beautiful new beginning, letting go, new day. You're ready for a fresh start. Let's get some yin yang oracle messages. What messages do we have for Capricorn? We have forming structure, solid foundation, and I feel this is what you book for yourself, and this could be here why you don't want to be knocked off your balance here, that little cat jumping on the seesaw. You don't want someone to knock that balance out here, because you've worked hard to form that solid foundation for yourself. Contracts, career, commitments. So that is definitely Capricorn energy with the Saturn there, that you're working hard for that solid foundation. We have fate, detours, divine intervention. So this is a fated connection here, but I feel there has been delays. There has been here someone being stuck. There's something that has caused this person to go on a detour, and it may have been someone else or another connection, but I feel in divine timing, Spirit is going to bring this back into alignment with the both of you. It may happen very suddenly as well. Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So there's going to be sudden here. There's going to be this sudden offer of love that you don't see coming. It is a very stable connection, and I feel you will build this solid foundation with this person. Detachment and cold. So there is here someone who has been detached from you, has been cold. But if you see this masculine energy in this, he has been doing a lot of thinking, or is thinking about you. On the bottom of the deck is renewal, spark. So they still have that spark for you. They're thinking about coming forward and taking action. So what messages do you have for Capricorn? What messages do you have for Capricorn? Message, yeah. So there's going to be a message from someone who has been ignoring you. Great fortune, that is the Wheel of Fortune. So this situation is shifting. There's going to be a turn of events where this person here comes back around, this person from the past, and it is going to be very unexpected. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So that may be applied to you and your person, or your person may be married, but there is a marriage involved in this situation. This may be what your person is thinking here to offer you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Past life relationship, you've known each other before. I do feel twin flame, like you've already known this person. You may have already met your twin flame. Now, not everybody's a twin flame. It's really only if you resonate with that journey. And you can look that up on YouTube. There's tons of videos out there. But there is this spiritual connection with this person that is coming back around for you, Capricorn. Let's get some messages from this person. What would this person like to say? I don't react when people mention you. So you may have mutual friends. They may talk about you, and this person's trying not to even react, but it really does affect them hearing your name. I wish things could be different. I bury myself and work to forget you. I couldn't let you get close to me. Yeah, so there must have been a reason why this person couldn't really open up to you. I remember every detail of that day, and I'm so attracted to you. So this person does love the way you look, the way that you get about your business, and they are very much attracted to, they like what they see, Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn to end the reading? What message do we have for Capricorn?
Hi Capricorn, this is Wendy from Wendy's Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what awaits for you in love for the week of January 30th to February 5th, 2023. I'm going to take a look at your energy, Capricorn, and then I'm going to see the energy of your person, whoever it is that you are connecting to and dealing with in love. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Just as a reminder, these are general readings. They might not resonate for everyone, but if it resonates for you, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. Also, I wanted to say if this reading resonates for you, I will put a link below the video in the description box that will take you to the extended reading if you are interested. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed sometimes in these readings, and also my readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. One more thing for all the new subscribers, please be aware of scammers that are out there pretending to be me. I will never send you a message telling you in any way to contact me, so please be careful not to get scammed. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me the energy of Capricorn in regards to love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. What is it for sure? At the bottom of the deck, Hangman in reverse. We also have here the Seven of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Fool of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands. So in regards to your energy, Capricorn, for the week pertaining to love, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Two of Wands. Hold on, give me a second. Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, the Devil, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I get that. I already got that energy pretty quickly here. This is kind of like an energy of feeling indecisive. With the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords is next to it, so you know, very indecisive. You're not really sure what the facts are. You're not sure what's real and what's not real, what's good, what's not good, what's right, what's wrong. A lot of confusion here in regards to leaving something behind or sticking to it. Yeah, because this kind of energy is doesn't really make sense. The Ten of Pentacles and the Fool, like, you know, the Ten of Pentacles is about settling down in one specific spot. You know, planting seeds in one specific spot. But the Fool is kind of like a traveler, someone who goes from place to place. So I feel like that's what you're indecisive about. Some of you are not sure if you want to settle down with a person, or I feel like something is work related here also when it comes to a job, or also like a house. A job, a house, or a person. You're not sure if it's time for you to like leave that behind and move towards new opportunities, new directions in life. With the Two of Wands, it's like you're indecisive if you should stay or go. Stay or go, which one? With the Four of Cups, you're definitely feeling pretty unhappy. You're feeling unhappy in this energy of being stuck, of not having, a specific direction, or of not feeling confident about any one specific direction. And you're just kind of like in limbo, and you're feeling unhappy about that. Because it does look like you want a new beginning, but you feel like you're limited or restricted or stuck. It does seem to be because of this devil energy, though. It does look like you, that is Capricorn, but it does look like you have a lot of fears and a lot of insecurities. It looks like you want to be more self-empowered, though, with the Fool card. Like, it looks like you want to be able to take more risks in your life without feeling worried, without feeling scared about it. Without any reservations or insecurities. It looks like you just want to like take risks and take leaps of faith, and just see what happens. Doesn't look like you really have a plan here, but I feel like you just want to get out of this energy of being stuck. I think you're tired of it, actually. You look like you're tired of being stuck in a specific situation here, or in an environment, or with a person. Something is not really fulfilling you. It's not making you feel emotionally fulfilled. This almost feels like the phrase, what's that phrase? It's pretty popular. It's a big fish in a small pond. Yeah, that's the one. That's what it feels like. That's what what it feels like is happening here. It feels like you're a big fish in a small pond. Yeah. And you're starting to feel kind of suffocated. I kind of get that energy of feeling suffocated. Or like feeling bogged down, feeling weighed down.
717.
There's some sort of like routine with the Queen of Pentacles, some sort of routine or some sort of structure or foundation that is no longer fulfilling you, and it's just making you feel like you're trapped within four walls, And I feel like you just really want to like branch out. Looks like you want to branch out, expand, and have new experiences. Because you know what? It looks like you're bored. Actually, now that I'm looking at it more, it kind of looks like you're just bored. You're bored with the same old, same old. Same old that never changes. Mm. And it looks like it almost looks like you don't even want to, with the Three of Pentacles, it's like you don't want to like work on anything or put effort into anything that currently exists in your life, you know? Mm-hmm. You don't want to try to make it work, you know? You don't want to try to fix things, or you don't want to put effort into what you already have. You want a new kind of stability. Because it does look like there's some sort of stability here. I mean, Ten of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, you do have some kind of structure going on in your life, some sort of stability in your life, but it looks like you want a different kind of stability. Because this stability is not doing it for you anymore. It's not really fulfilling you. It's plain and simple, it just looks like you're bored. Just plain and simple, you know? Alright, let's move on to your person, see what's going on with them. The Chariot is in reverse here, so you definitely don't feel like you... It feels like you don't have the resources or the opportunities are just not available to you, haven't presented themselves to you. And I feel like you're in this energy of feeling a little bit impatient, you know, when are things going to change, you know? When are opportunities going to arrive in my life, you know? I'm not seeing anything new. Okay. Yeah, it's like I'm looking for something new, but it's just not, it's not appearing, it's not manifesting. Some of you are feeling kind of frustrated and impatient in regards to that. So kind of like if you're on Tinder, you know, or like on a dating website, it's like, you know, I'm looking, you know, I'm swiping, there's nothing, and I'm just not finding anything. There's 100 options, but it's like none of them feel right, you know. So it has that type of energy of like you're looking, you're searching, you know. You know, you're trying to see what's out there, but nothing is showing up. All right, Spirit angels and guides, please show me the energy of the person Capricorn is connecting to and dealing with in love for this week. Thank you, Spirit. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Fool in reverse. We also have here the Nine of Wands in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, the Justice card, upright, Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Wands. So in regards to the energy of your person, Capricorn, whoever you're connecting to and dealing with in love for this week, Nine of Wands, what's this? Hierophant, Ten of Wands. Oh, interesting. Oh, so this is the structure that I was seeing on your side of the reading. Huh. You know, Capricorn, it looks like this person wants the structure and the stability that you're complaining about on your side of the reading, the one that you're bored of. This person's not bored of it. This person wants exactly that. Yeah. Look at that. Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, and the Justice card. Okay. Can you two be any more opposite from each other? Possibly not. Probably not. So you might be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. You also have fire sign energy here, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. So I feel like this person is the opposite. They don't want to be exploring new options or looking for new opportunities, you know, putting themselves out there. You know, changing directions in their life. Embarking on new territory. They don't want that. They want to be in one place. They want to be in one place. They want stability. They want structure. They want routine. They want predictability. So, I mean, it's opposite. It's completely opposite of your energy. So, what are we doing here? You're not interested. You're not interested because you showed up with the Four of Cups. And it's interesting because it looks really good. You did have Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, that's a really good energy. That's a really nice energy of stability, security, commitment, you know, reliability. Something reliable, something dependable. A very solid structure. But you're not interested with the Four of Cups. You're not interested. That's not what you want. You want something else, or you want something different. So I'm not exactly sure what you want exactly specifically, but it's not what you have with this person. Or it's not what this person offers you. Or wants to give you, or wants to have with you. No. No. That's not what you want. So this looks like oil and vinegar, actually. You two are oil and vinegar. You just don't mix. I don't know how you two connected in the first place, but you're not connecting now. With the Ten of Wands, it does look like this person is trying to move on from this connection, from this relationship. They're trying to move on. They feel like it's a heavy burden. They feel like it's too much work. It's a struggle. And they're trying to just kind of end things and move on. It doesn't look like they want to pursue this anymore. I'm actually curious about what happened between you two in the past. Hold on. Fool in reverse, the Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Yeah, this person wants you to be the one to make them this offer. They want you to offer them commitment. They want you to come back to them with the Five of Pentacles in reverse.
That's real
It's like
funny.
they want you to come back to them, but they want you to come back to them with an offer of commitment. And if not, they're not interested. With the Ten of Wands, it's like they're not interested in anything else. This is someone who's looking for marriage. Look at this Hierophant and the Justice card. This is an energy of marriage. So this person is looking for someone who they can get married to, who they can have a stable, firm foundation with. And yeah. And settle down. Yeah, and somebody's not on board here. I'm guessing that's you, that Seven of Wands. Or that could be them also kind of rejecting you because you're not offering them the relationship that they want. Four of Wands and the Lovers in reverse. You're not offering them the relationship that they want, so this could be them rejecting you.
Hi Leo, welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Or anybody that's guided to watch this video, there can be messages here for you. And also cross watchers, you are welcome as well. If you're watching for Leo, welcome in. Okay, but everybody just take what resonates, leave what doesn't fit, and also remember to flip and switch the roles, okay? Alright, make sure you guys do that for sure. So let's see. This is going to be a reading for what's coming towards you. Of course, the past is going to come back up. It's going to come up. It always does because you can't have the future without the past, okay? So, you know, but let's see. For Leo, Spirit, what's coming in for Leo? What could Leo be expecting? Excuse me. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, please remove and return any dark magic and any spell work sent to harm the collective and their loved ones, me and my loved ones. Please return it to the sender. Thank you so much. So let's see for Leo. What could Leo be expecting? What is coming towards Leo? What do they need to hear about what's coming towards them? So we have number 4, yin and yang, balance. I think Taurus had that, Scorpio had that. I forgot, I don't know if it was Gemini or not. Let's see. What else for Leo? So we have number 22, butterfly, metamorphosis. Scorpio had that too. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio, but this just came out in reverse. Succulent, resilience, number 38 in reverse. Could be dealing with the Taurus or have Taurus in your chart. Feather, messages. So you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be seeing 444. Could be dealing with a Libra, Cancer. So I'm getting resilience in reverse. It's like I'm getting, I don't know if that's like, I'm getting kind of like laziness or not really finishing what you start here, or not being strong enough, feeling too weak to do something. All right, let's see. Let's just see what this is right here because it's a lot that I'm getting. So there's a change here for you, Leo. There's like a metamorphosis, a major transformation happening here for you, but you could be having a hard time, I don't know, keeping up with things or pushing through something. But let's see what this is for you all here. Let's just clarify and see what's going on. You guys could be seeing a lot of feathers and butterflies. Some of y'all need to get out in nature. Okay, a lot of nature here to balance yourself out. All right. Some of y'all need to get back out in nature. So let's see. What is this balance here for Leo? like my cards being bent like that. What's balance here for Leo? I'm hearing you need to go with the flow. Somebody's name could be Noah. Naeem. I'm hearing Naeem, or somebody's last name could be Neiman or Nyman or something like that. Nancy. Somebody's name could be Nancy. Nora. So what's yin and yang here for Leo? Let's see. Okay, so 5 of Wands in reverse. So good, right? Somebody can have a Leo Saturn here. That could be a placement for you, Leo. You could be watching for your Saturn placement. But, so there's like an ending of a conflict here. There's something like somebody wants to balance something out with you, or something is balancing in your life. If things were chaotic and a mess, I feel like things are becoming much better for you. You're moving on to calmer waters is what I'm getting. Okay, yeah, 5 of Cups. So I can have a Scorpio, Mars, and then 2 of Cups. So somebody here regrets fighting with you. I feel like somebody wants to make amends. They want to bring balance back to a partnership here. They trying to get your feelings to be lovey-dovey for them again. I feel like with the 2 of Cups here, this is a mutual love or something. All right, for some of you guys, you could be in a relationship with somebody else. That's somebody else outside of you and your person. Somebody tried to get in the way of a connection, of a relationship here, and it's still standing strong. And somebody's mad because they can't compete, where they don't compare, or they didn't win this battle. They didn't confuse you or keep you stuck and stop you from going towards who you're destined to be with, your soulmate, a kindred spirit, somebody that you love or whatever. It's like you're still well balanced. Somebody is mad because they haven't thrown you off. This could be an ex of yours, somebody that regrets doing something to you, or they miss you or something like that. They can't get over the past. So they're sad about it, and they try to get in the way, and it didn't work. It didn't fucking work. Or something. Let's see. What's the 5 of Wands in reverse? Like now somebody crying over spilled milk. What's the 5 of Wands in reverse? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody thought that they was so like big and bad, and they thought that they could do something. Now they want to make amends. This could be somebody coming towards you to solve a problem, to fix something. I feel like it's because they feel embarrassed. Whoever this is embarrassed. They could be having money problems, or they just feel left out in the cold, or they're scared that you're going to reject them in front of everybody. But maybe they try to do this shit to you. I don't know. But the Knight of Wands is, I feel like you've broken free of something. You had the courage to leave somebody behind. You broke free with confidence. You were brave enough to do so. All right, you took a risk and left somebody's ass behind. And I feel like you're okay with it. I mean, it was the right move to make. This could have been somebody too that's been in and out of your life here. It's like now somebody don't want to compete, because the Knight of Wands in reverse is like competitive energy, but it's upright. So now somebody wants to be fair, do something the right way, or they're now understanding that y'all two are in 2 completely different kind of lanes. They need to stay in theirs and stop worrying about what yours is and what you're doing, you know? Yeah, so this could be somebody coming towards your ass because they want to fix something, Leo. They want to, I don't know, I kind of feel like they're scared to confront you, but I feel like they don't want to fight no more. You guys will be saying 5, 5, 5. Yeah, somebody don't want to fight no more. They want to put it into it. That's 10. What's 5 of Cups? Yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, the Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. Somebody can have a Scorpio Venus here. Yeah, somebody knows that you don't trust them anymore. You don't want to be with them anymore. That's just what it is. This connection is, there's like some type of disunion here between you and somebody, and definitely somebody is not taking accountability for something, or they refuse to, and now they regret it. Now they regret not speaking up or saying something. All right, so you could be feeling somebody's in their feelings. If y'all connected still energetically, you could feel that they're in their feelings. Yeah, this is a big wake-up call for somebody, a big reality check. 7 of Cups in reverse. That's also talking about a missed opportunity. Now they feel trapped, they feel stuck, but I feel like you're seeing clear about somebody, and I don't know if they're sad about it because they didn't get away with it, or they're sad because they didn't want to make a decision between you and somebody else. They put you in competition or whatever. And it's like, yeah, now you found your power and you're moving forward with the Queen of Wands. You're very well balanced. You know that you're fine as fuck. And you don't need this kind of behavior around you. And you damn sure don't need nobody to be treating you like this. So I feel like you're moving around. Same shit they need to do. Move around. And stop bothering you. Like, they shouldn't have did what the fuck they did. You know? But what's the Two of Cups? For some of you, this person is breaking up with somebody that they put you in competition with, and they really don't have you now. So it's like they definitely just are sad. Somebody is sad. What's the Two of Cups? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, and the Strength card. Yeah. This is you, Leo, with the Strength card and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Might have a Capricorn Jupiter. So I feel like you're still being compassionate, you're still being kind, or you still care for this person. And that's good. I feel like you having a forgiving heart is definitely what's going to help you succeed and move forward in life. Okay, that's a good skill and a trait to have within you, forgiveness, because a lot of people don't know how to forgive. So I feel like you're being very strong, you're being very courageous, okay? I feel like somebody is too prideful here too, though, to kind of like express how they feel about you. With the Strength card in reverse, somebody sees you as very powerful, very strong. Or you really had a strong love for this person. This is a strong connection or something like that. That's out of balance because somebody couldn't make a decision. Their pride or their ego wouldn't let them make a decision. Or, I don't know. Well, the Two of Pentacles in reverse talks about somebody that's just disorganized, that can't get it together. This person could have been having money issues here or something. Or like I said, they just couldn't decide. It's their ego, their pride. They struggle with vulnerability, trying to keep themselves together, maintain their emotions. And they fucked up. They just messed up. Just period. You know? So now I feel like all this person now is doing is just looking back at the past and reflecting. For some of you guys, you could be in a relationship or something, what I'm getting to for some of you. That's well balanced. You found your soulmate, your partner. I feel like both of y'all could be marrying each other because it's like you have to keep yourself tamed, and they have to tame. Well, they don't have to, but they're choosing to tame themselves because their pride is too big, their ego is too big to tell you how they feel. But you have to kind of like do this because you have to have self-respect. You can't be weak, or you can't show this person that you still care or something like that, because it's like they're going to take advantage of it. So it's like both of y'all could be marrying each other, you know, in a way. Yeah, something is just out of balance between this partnership. That's what it is. There's love here, though. But you and this person, y'all just don't see eye to eye right now, or y'all, I don't know. It's a lot going on with y'all, man. What they ask. Probably not with you, but with them. But what's butterfly metamorphosis? I feel like this person, if this person is in a relationship, is very dysfunctional. They have to put on the front like they're happy here, but their money is falling apart. They're unstable. They hate it there. And they have to look like they're okay in this fucked up ass relationship. But what's butterfly metamorphosis? Three of Pentacles. Might have a Capricorn, Mars, Six of Cups, Scorpio energy, and the Empress. Wow. So this is you, Taurus, Libra energy. I feel like this is you going through a change, a major change here. Some of y'all could be pregnant. Congratulations. Or you're just working on whatever gifts you have, whatever passion you have, you're working on it. I feel like you guys could be in a contract with a past life soulmate. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting like new energy. I don't see it, but I'm getting like new energy here somewhere. That's maybe for some of you, I don't know, but I'm getting like inner child healing, doing a lot of having fun, doing things that you really enjoy. Okay, definitely getting in tune with nature. Some of y'all really love nature. You need to get out in nature or something like that. Work with nature or something. But the Three of Pentacles talks about you learn from your past mistakes. I feel like you're a hard worker. You could be planning something, or you're just in a contract here. There's a type of contract that you're going towards or that you're in. Excuse me. I feel like you have great work ethic. You're putting in the work on something, and whatever this is, excuse me, that you're trying to create or manifest is going to come into fruition for you. Okay, because the Empress talks about fertility, abundance, manifestations here. You having the Midas touch, whatever you put your hands on is turns into gold, Leo. So let's see, what's this Three of Pentacles? Okay, yeah, Eight of Cups. It's like I have a Pisces Saturn. Yeah, you've done a lot of hard work on yourself here. I feel like your spirit, your spirit team. Three of Pentacles could be your spirit guides, your spirit team working with you, because you're doing some kind of inner work here. They're watching you closely. They have this blueprint laid out for you, this plan or strategy or something like that. This is you that could be walking away from a third party situation. This person is already in a contract or something for some of you. But I feel like you're doing a lot of inner healing, reflection, soul searching, solitude. Okay, it definitely talks about, this is you desiring more. This could be something about your work. You want to make more money, or you just want more out of your relationships. You're not going to be breadcrumbed, or there's not going to be an equal give and take in a partnership. You're not going to be doing majority of the work while they're sitting back doing anything, doing nothing. So I feel like, you're going within and reflecting on what it is you really want in a partnership. You want something where people are going to work with you, be a team player, show effort, dedication, work just as hard as you. I feel like you don't got time for that shit, so you're walking away. Or this is what you did here. You're going towards something that's more committed, where there's going to be reciprocity, and somebody's going to work just as hard as you to keep a relationship going. Yeah, you're 10 of Cups, seven of Pentacles. This could be, like I said, for some of y'all, you're already invested well into this, whatever it could be. It's like you're learning what you're going to put your time and effort into. You've done a lot of thinking, and I feel like you're seeing what you want. So you have something nice coming in, I feel like. What's the Six of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, a hard worker. Great work ethic. Whatever you're working on too financially, Leo, is definitely going to be good for you here. Some of you guys can have children. You're really working with your children on different things. I'm hearing like tutoring or extra classes for your children, or I don't know, you're just teaching them a lot of things. I feel like you're happy. You're just abundant. You're enjoying your children, yourself, if you have any children, okay? But definitely a major transformation going on too for you, for sure. Knight of Pentacles is definitely somebody that finishes what they start. They're a hard worker. Things have moved slow here, but I feel like it's progressing. I feel like you're slowly learning about your gifts. Alright. Somebody could be returning though. Three of Wands in reverse. Is somebody returning? This person could be very still naive, like childish, immature. They could want to give you a gift, or they could want to finish something that they started with you here. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Okay. What's this Knight of Pentacles? Yeah. Child. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles in reverse could be a Virgo. This could be somebody you have children with here.
Hey, Jess,
you had children with
today?
this person already, and they were non-committal. They were moving slow to commit to you. They weren't taking their time because they still wanted to fuck around or play around or act like they didn't know that they were in love with you or something like that. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This person could have been mean to you. Okay, something was hitting the dead end with this person. I feel like you're reflecting on the past, or now they're thinking about your ass or whatever. But the Eight of Pentacles in reverse is definitely somebody here that's just non-committal, child. And they're lazy. Whoever this is lazy as fuck. They really don't have any ambition, no drive. Definitely somebody here that's hitting the, yeah, for some of you guys, you've been really, really struggling with your finances. You've been hitting a dead end with your careers, your jobs, or whatever this is you got going on here. Not really being able to focus, okay? And I feel like you've worked hard to get out of that. I really do. But, for some of you, somebody here could have tried to scam you, or they did something here. Somebody's a scam artist. Yeah. Somebody could be in debt really bad too. So what's the Empress? I feel like you're tapping into your creativity too, Leo. Taurus energy, yeah, there's that Taurus with the King of Swords. So I'm getting with the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like you're very rebellious. I'm about to call you Taurus. You're very rebellious. You're doing things that is causing a lot of controversy. People like not accepting or want to be accepting of whatever you're doing here. Yeah, I'm getting to something is boring or repetitive or something like that with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is like a boring job or something you just failed. I feel like you got bored dealing with something. This could be involving your children, or you're tired of being breadcrumbed by your baby daddy or your baby mama, whoever. And I feel like you did something about it. This person, somebody here could be very materialistic, yeah. But with the Hierophant in reverse, what I was getting ready to say is there could have been some type of like negative pattern on repeat here. There was something that you were repeating with somebody that was cold towards you. They were very like serious. They just would not be vulnerable with you, whoever this is. Could be Aquarius, Capricorn, Cusper. Alright, something could have been going on in the courts, or somebody was doing something unethical, immoral to you, and I feel like you got the courts involved. Okay, for some of you, I feel like you went against the grain here, but I feel like it turned out good for you because you got the help you needed. Yeah, to get rid of this devil energy and drop a burden. Yeah, the devil in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you got rid of somebody's ass because they ain't putting in no work anyway. It's like you do the majority of the work. Yeah, now somebody has to. Now somebody has to be a team player and walk away with their head down because they lost this battle or whatever the fuck this was. This is stupid, especially if you have children with this person. You know. But the Hierophant talks about living an alternative kind of lifestyle here. You live very different, which could be causing people to like judge you. I feel like you don't give a fuck. You're very rebellious. You're not conforming to nobody's ass. Somebody was trying to get you to conform to them, and it's like, no, you're not. I mean, what's the this could be a divorce for some of you guys. You're getting a divorce, or some type of long-term contract is being broken. What's the Hierophant in reverse? I feel like this is you throwing away the rule book and having your own rules set for your own life. You just live differently. And you don't live like everybody else, so you do things differently. It's like you follow that. That's what you like to do, and that's what Spirit said that you need to do. So I feel like that's what you're doing. You don't give a fuck about what nobody else is saying or thinking or whatever. What's the Hierophant in reverse? Yeah. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody got a Virgo, Mercury. Yeah, you're breaking a tradition here, or generational curse here when it comes down to your family, maybe your money. It could be poverty. It could be poverty here. For some of you guys, you come from a very impoverished like home, or you know, people that just are very superficial. They fake it until faking it until you make it is cool in some aspects. Y'all know what I'm saying when I say that. But I'm getting these people are very superficial. They're very materialistic. They want to look like they have it all, but they really don't. They're broke. They're dysfunctional. They're all over the place. All right. But this could, like I said, it could be a divorce. Definitely somebody could have been doing something illegal to you, or something about money. Somebody could have been stealing something from you, or trying to steal from a government institution, or they wasn't trying to pay or give you something. Or this is what's coming up right now. They're gonna get karma for that, just period. But yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving a dysfunction. You're the fool. Whatever this dysfunctional shit is, you're leaving it. You don't got time for that shit. This person here, what's the King of Swords? Two of Wands. Oh, y'all hear my stomach? So I can have an Aries Mars. For some of you with this Two of Wands, this is this person coming towards you for this partnership. This King of Swords right here, they're setting boundaries or something with somebody, cutting somebody off. I feel like this person wants to be honest with you. There could be a lot of people that's going against whatever this person is trying to do. This could be them coming towards you, but this could also be you here turning your back on this person because they just were not giving you what you wanted. I feel like they could have already had a family somewhere else. Yeah, something is coming out. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Hangman. Okay, Two of Swords is like making a decision or a choice or something like that. Yeah, but I feel like this is you planning for your future. You could be in a relationship with an air sign for some of you, where this air sign is dropping their family members, their friends, or people that's dysfunctional because they're hitting the dead end here to be with you. Okay, which is nice, right? Somebody is willing. I'm getting. Somebody is willing to put in the work, the effort to turn their back on people that's ruining y'all's partnership. And I feel like that's what you're learning. You're not going to be breadcrumb. You're learning how to not take the bare minimum from nobody. Yeah. You need a real boss. Okay, period. And that's what I feel like you're going towards, whether there's a lot of controversy or whatever. It's like, So, somebody could be in legal trouble, though. Somebody could be doing something illegal. Could be scamming. 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. They're doing something unlawful here that they're in trouble with the court. Somebody could be anticipating their court date or their sentencing or whatever. This trial or whatever. But let's see. What's Succulent in reverse? Resilience. Why is resilience in reverse here? Okay, yeah, the Chariot in reverse, Cancer energy, 3 Wands in reverse, Aries energy, and the Temperance in reverse. Yeah, something is just... Somebody doesn't have the strength to make it through something. 3 Wands in reverse talks about something here failed. Somebody being very disappointed in something. This could be a failed long-distance connection or relationship. The Temperance in reverse, I feel like somebody is hasty. They're trying to come towards you with, like, aggression, forcefulness, but I feel like this person lacks a sense of direction. They don't know where they're going or how they're going to get here or there. But excuse me, I feel like I'm not gonna always mess up with y'all. I've been doing that 2 times in a row. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Somebody could be getting locked up. Somebody could definitely be going to jail here. Yeah, the Justice. I can't make that shit up. So obviously, this could be a person right here that you're just not seeing eye to eye with. I feel like things are just imbalanced between you and this person. This person here, and I don't know if they're trying to rush back to, but this is a blockage though. Somebody is being delayed or they're stuck. They're trapped. I feel like they're trying to return, but they are not allowed to. Spirit is blocking it. Yeah, didn't I say Spirit, the universe, Wheel of Fortune? Spirit is not letting this person come towards you with anything. But I feel like they're trying to return or come back. But they're being delayed, and they're trying to do it with aggression too, with the Chariot in reverse, forcefulness. The Temperance in reverse is like hasty energy, is like not being patient, not listening to divine timing. Or this is you, something that you need to be aware of. Some of y'all are driving too fast, you need to slow down. Okay. What's the Chariot in reverse? Two of Swords, yeah, block. Stalemate. Somebody can have a Libra moon. So 2 of Swords, I'm getting, yeah, somebody here, yeah, Page of Cups in reverse, the Devil in reverse, yeah. Whoever this is really obsessed with their image. They're very egotistical and promiscuous. If this is somebody that cheated on you. Very envious though, very jealous. Somebody is not listening to their inner voice either. Whoever this is devil that you got rid of. I feel like they're trying to force themselves to come back or aggress. Like they're coming back very aggressively and forceful, and I feel like they're blocked. They don't know how to do it. This person is very much so in denial about the fact that they're blocked. They can't touch you. They can't come towards you. It's like, what the fuck? Ooh, for some of you, I just got somebody is here blocking them from doing it. This could be like somebody in your energy. Somebody could be scared of someone else. Yeah, whoever this is. Okay, for some of you, somebody is still in love with you from your past. Somebody tried to come up against you or put you in competition or cause a fight or whatever the fuck, and it didn't work. Your relationship is still strong or whatever. But I feel like you killed them with kindness here. Period. Even though you know something is off balance, you're very strong. This person can't manipulate you. You're balanced. So now you're going through a transformation. They're going through legal problems or doing something that they ain't got no business, and you're sitting up here still doing what you have to do as a mother if you're the mother of this person's child or father of their child or whatever. You know, and They could be planning or strategizing or something, or this is what you did in the past, and now you're in this Empress energy because I feel like you passed this test. But I'm getting with the
just natural. This for you.
Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Or, you know, anybody that's guided to watch this video, you're also welcome as well. Welcome, cross watchers. But everybody, please be sure to flip and switch the roles, alright? Could be talking about someone else in your energy. And also remember to just take what resonates and leave what does not fit for your situation, okay? So let's see, Cancer, what's coming towards you guys. Let's see what's happening. What could you guys be expecting? Alright, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, ascended masters, please return any spell work, any dark magic sent to harm the collective. Excuse me, and their loved ones. Me and my loved ones, please return it back to the sender. Tenfold, thank you so much. So let's see, Cancer. What's going on with you guys? What's coming in for Cancer? What could Cancer be expecting? What could Cancer be expecting here? What is going on for my Cancers? Let's see, for Cancer, Spirit. What's coming in for Cancer? What's going on? Alright, so we have glow, possibility number 31. Somebody could be the age 31 here. Could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart. And then we have number 35. Somebody could be that age. Could be dealing with a Leo. We have not relationships. You could live at a distance from somebody here, Cancer. Somebody could be wanting to come travel to come like see you, or I feel like there's so many possibilities though. There's so much of the world to see, but somebody's trying to like keep you stuck or keep you binded to them. But it's like you have a whole world of different things that you could be doing, a whole world to see, but somebody else like I don't know. Let's see what else.
You always driving, gal. I don't know about you, Jesse, but have the Cancer readings really been resonating with us Capricorns lately? I know it's been resonating with me. Maybe because it's our polar opposite. I only had like 1% Cancer in my chart.
Some of you guys could be meeting somebody from a different part of the world here. You guys have a different ethnicity. So we have mirror reflection number 20. You guys could be that age. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Alright, so this for some of you, I'm getting there's like a complicated relationship you have with somebody. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be familial, like it could be family, it could be a friendship. Alright. Some of you guys could be world-renowned here. You could be world-renowned like entertainers. I don't know if you travel, you host, you could be a model. You could be anything. But I feel like you're worldwide, or something is going on maybe on social media is what I'm getting to. Some of y'all could be teachers. Okay. I just heard something about somebody being a teacher, like a school teacher. But let's see. Yeah, 6 of Wands, world-renowned. Or you get a lot of attention or something. So let's see. What is going on here for Cancer? What is this glow possibility right here? Let me know where you guys are from in the comments. I'm actually from Maryland. Okay, I live in Texas currently. So let's see. What is glow here for Cancer? Alright, let's see. What is globe here for Cancer? So we have the 8 of Cups. Pisces. Somebody have a Pisces Saturn. So I'm getting, yeah, the 8 of Cups talks about, you know, you wanting more here. Something is emotionally unfulfilling. So I feel like you're going to be, excuse me, walking away from a situation here because you're desiring more. Definitely, I'm getting traveling. Some of y'all could really be traveling like all over the world, or you're getting ready to travel, maybe take a vacation. I don't know. Some of y'all are really maybe getting ready to move here. You could be moving to a different part of the world, but nonetheless, I feel like it's so much shit to see and do, right? Why stay stagnant? So I feel like you're moving away from things that don't make you feel good. Just period. Yeah, Seven of Cups, the confusion, the illusions. Somebody could have a Scorpio Venus, but these are the possibilities here. I feel like a whole new world is opening up for you. You're going to have a lot of options, a lot of things that you would want to do. So much that you're going to be having a hard time making a decision. Yeah, that you could be experiencing some kind of unhappiness somewhere here. So I feel like you're going to be trying to make a decision to do something, to go somewhere, or there's something maybe you have to choose between. You could be weighing your options about something. But let's just see what that is. Okay, Five of Wands. Yeah, the fighting, the arguing. Somebody could have a Leo Saturn. So yeah, something here is definitely changing. All right, it's changing because I feel like somebody is tired of the chaos, the drama, the competition, the rivalry, the battling for no reason. Five of Wands is just needless drama. A lot of drama that is just, you could be walking away from someone here that put you in competition with someone else. Some of y'all could be running a marathon here. I just heard somebody's like, I don't know, you hike or you you run marathons here. Somebody could be a track star. Okay, you're a track star. Or I don't know. I'm getting you could be the runner in the situation now. Maybe somebody here, was running away from you. They missed an opportunity with you. And now I feel like you're trying to get the fuck. Okay, but let's see. What's the Eight of Cups? Somebody's name could be Georgia. Or you could live in Georgia here, Cancer. You could be going to Georgia. You could have, I don't know, family from Georgia. What's the Eight of Cups? The Tower in reverse, Aries energy. So, the Tower in reverse talks about trying to avoid a loss. So this could be you averting like a tower moment. You're avoiding a tower moment.
I'm from Georgia. I live in Georgia.
Okay, but I feel like something is unavoidable. Yeah, this is like an inevitable tower, which is going to probably cause you to walk away from something. All right. Yeah, to be free, to be single, or whatever this is. Or somebody was trying to cause a tower for you, and I feel like you avoided it by just walking away. Or you're going to have to maybe do this. There could be some inner work that somebody's avoiding doing, but I feel like it's coming up for you to do. It's inevitable. It's going to have to happen. It's going to happen to regardless. With this Tower in reverse, that's that Aries energy. There could be something here that you need to take action and do. Some of y'all really need to move, change locations. All right, and I feel like it's coming up. You're going to have to anyways. I feel like somebody here has been taking a lot of L's, so I feel like somebody's tired of taking L's. Just period. So, what's the Seven of Cups? Yeah, the Death card, yeah. Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with the Scorpio. So, I mean, I'm getting a lot of transformative energy. Things could be people around you or certain things, or maybe you're confused about your path. It's like you're confused or you have a lot of options in front of you. You don't know if you made the right decision or if you're going to make the right one. But I feel like something has ended permanently with the Death card, or this could just be transformation. You could be a bit, just, you don't feel like yourself right now. It's because it's time to do some inner work, possibly. With the Eight of Cups. That talks about self-reflection, introspection, a bit of solitude, soul searching. All right. Yeah, it's too much drama. Something is not giving you time to, like... somebody or these people, places, or things, or whatever, they're not giving you enough time to be by yourself. It's too much drama going on. So I feel like something is transforming in your life, and you could be a bit confused on if you want to end something with somebody, or like I said, this could just be where you're feeling right now. Everything is foggy. It doesn't make sense, but it's because you're transforming. You're going through something where I just feel like you need to sit in solitude, meditate, sit by yourself. All right, let's see. Five of Wands, because I hope this shit is not coming in. What's the Five of Wands? Because it's right here. Somebody could want to fight or something. Yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody's like watching you. Whoever this is, they're playing mind games or whatever. They're causing anxiety, stress, paranoia. Definitely, this could be you. You're going to have to stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself. Because I feel like somebody wants to fight, or Maybe this person here put you in competition because they played all these fucking mind games. Now there's a lot of fighting and shit going on. Yeah, a lot of people here. 6 of Wands. Yeah, so you might have to stand up for yourself. Yeah, because there's arguing. I'm telling you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Somebody is like in a hostile environment where there's too many fucking people that really don't got no fucking money, no job, no anything. They just want to sit up here and fight. So, I feel like these people are trying to make it hard for you to move forward. And I feel like what you're needing to do is not feed into the drama. Page of Swords. This is definitely the Page of Swords upright is somebody that I mean, there is people that are spying on you and strategizing on how to like fight and shit like that. But I'm also getting with the Page of Swords, this is you being direct and blunt with your communication. Speaking out. The Page of Swords upright is somebody that fights against injustice. And they're very smart, they're very clever. Who's this Page of Swords? Yeah, 2 of Wands, yeah. What you need to do is say your piece and turn your back. Somebody could have a Aries Mars. Yeah, Aries Mars energy again with the Tower. So there's action that needs to be taken. Alright, this could be you making a decision. Yeah, planning, definitely whoever this is planning and strategizing. Yeah, so you can take back your power. You're trying to figure out how to take back your power in a situation, or this is somebody you're dealing with. Flip it, switch it. But I feel like you made a decision to turn your back and say what you needed to say. Now, people are mad. People are going to be mad. So just expect somebody to be fighting and shit or wanting to fight or whatever. It could be because you're moving, you're traveling, you're getting the fuck on to avoid any more losses dealing with these people or this person. What's this not relationships right here for Cancer? The Moon. Yeah, Pisces energy. The Queen of Pentacles. So secrets, illusions, trying to listen to your intuition about something. Somebody could be trying to like, let me see. Okay, the Judgment. There's a Scorpio energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of Scorpionic and Mars energy. So something is definitely changing. So this could be somebody, for some of you, there's somebody from your past that's like watching you. They made a decision maybe to come towards you, speak about something, say something. Alright, there's something here that I feel like you feel could be coming, because I feel like you're very intuitive. With the Queen of Pentacles, that's a healer. This could be a witch, okay, a white one. Alright, somebody that's a good, that have good intentions anyway, right? You could possibly feel like something is coming, or you could be feeling somebody else's energy. For some of you, you feel somebody's anxiety or their stress or their fear. So I guess what you're needing to do is stay grounded, stay stable. There could be a work relationship too that some of you guys are tied up in. It's like you're trying to get out of it, but you're scared of it. You're scared to move away from it because it provides some sort of stability or something like that. Yeah, 2 of Swords, a hard decision or a stalemate, some type of blockage here. Let's see. Something is hidden with the Moon. Or there's like deception here. A lot of shit going on behind the scenes. With the Judgment, I feel like definitely somebody's going through an awakening. Alright. So your intuition, you could be getting a lot of psychic upgrades here. You could be doing, I was going to say moon magic, or I'm getting, it's good though, maybe for you or something like that. You're doing something to cleanse your energy or something like that. Let's see, what's the Cancer? I mean, what's the Moon? What's the Moon? The Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Sagittarius, or Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, fixed sign energy. So there could be fear here of kind of like throwing away the rule book and making your own rules for your own fucking life. It could be whoever this is right here. It doesn't have to be you, but some of you guys are living a very alternative lifestyle, very unconventional, so there could be a lot of judgment behind this, or whoever these people are judging you for what you do. I don't know. You could be a healer. You could be, I don't know. You could have a at-home business. I don't know, but you do something that's unconventional, or it's don't look right to other people, but it doesn't matter, right? I'm definitely getting a lot of shit that's unethical going on behind the scenes. It's like I don't know if this is like spiritual warfare or whatever the fuck this might be. I feel like it is that. With the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, something is not turning out in someone's favor. It's like a lot of unwelcome change, delays, setbacks. You could feel that somebody's being set back, or somebody's trying to do this shit to you, keep you stuck in a fucking relationship, but not. Alright, so somebody could be trying to cause confusion or cause illusions here, maybe about somebody that wants to reach out to you, or this could just be like you dealing with somebody like head on. You're trying to get rid of their ass, and I feel like they're trying to come back or cause confusion or illusions to throw you off, or to make it seem like you're making, King of Wands in reverse, to make it seem like you're making the wrong decision about cutting them off or something. Some of y'all can feel something that's coming. It's unethical, it's immoral, it's not right. Alright, somebody around you could be a false ass prophet too, with the Hierophant in reverse, a false leader. Yeah, this is okay. Let me see, what's this Hierophant right here in reverse? The Four of Wands. Yeah, something about a marriage. Somebody has been married or is married. But I don't know if it's the wrong contract or something. Some of y'all could definitely get a lot of supporters or a lot of people that fuck with you, okay? But I feel like you live a very different kind of lifestyle. Yeah, but it's making you happy, though. I feel like for some of you, there's somebody around you. I'm getting a lot. There's somebody around you that could be ashamed of whatever you do, but they like you. They like you, or they like whatever you do, though. It's like they like whatever you do, but there's people around them that don't. Or somebody that they were married to, or an ex, or somebody. Or it could be multiple people with the Four of Wands that they really just, I don't know, they don't fuck with it. It could be a very unconventional relationship. It could be a twin flame dynamic. For some of you with the Four of Wands, twin flame dynamics are very different. They're very spiritual, and they're very like, people don't understand it. And okay, it's not for them to understand. It's not their fucking relationship. So why try to understand something you don't even, you know what I'm saying? People crazy. But yeah, so somebody could have an Aries Venus here. A lot of Aries Taurus. Somebody could be on Aries Taurus cusp. There's a lot of people. Okay, there's a lot of controversy around something. A relationship, a union, a getting together. There could be some type of event that's coming up here. Okay. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual warfare too, though, Cancer, where your spirit team, the Four of Wands, I get your spirit team too, a whole community of people that have your back. I feel like things are working behind the scenes that you just don't even see right now. Alright, you really don't see a lot. That's a lot of people that's trying to go against you or work against you or something like that. What's the let's see, what's the, yeah, somebody, there's like bad karma here, that somebody, because they're doing something that's not right. That somebody could be breaking spiritual law or doing something against your union or something like that, your home, your stability, your security. Somebody trying to make it seem like maybe you're a false prophet, or you don't really give people wise advice, or you, I don't know. But let's see, what's the Queen of Pentacles? There's a lot going on there with that. Yeah, Three of Wands, Aries energy again. Three of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. Excuse me, y'all. So a lot of delays in something with the Three of Wands in reverse. That talks about delays. Okay, it talks about definitely, yeah, somebody could want to return from travels, or somebody is traveling to come and see you, and somebody else knows that. There's like, it could be like a coven of people or like a cult or something like that. These people are doing something deceptive to a union of some sort, or doing something deceptive to your stability, your security, or something like that. Somebody could be trying to hold you back and stop you from working for some of you, or stop you from doing whatever.
818, this shit is so fucking on point, it's ridiculous. But Jess, I still call her just natural. You know, she always come in and support me like you do, and she's a Cancer. But I noticed that here lately that whenever I be in those collective readings, Cancer readings been like really resonating. And then if I don't happen to read them, when I be in the Capricorn, when I say Capricorn reading, Cancer, they always say that the Cancer readings be like resonating with Capricorn, and they do. Just like the other day, when I had somebody gonna come here talk about stealing people content and posting it over here. I say let me tell you something, woman. Whoever you are, I say. What I do is I promote these readers over here. They know that I promote them over here. I say, and I always encourage my subscribers to go over there and subscribe to these readers. I said, because everybody doesn't listen to the same readers. I said, I cut a whole bunch of readers out that I was listening to. I unsubscribed from, and y'all notice that I always play the same readers over here. I say, so Blunt Saget, I went over there and I left her a message and I told her what was going on. She came right over to the live stream and she said, we know that you promote us over here. She said, we appreciate you promoting us over here. She talking about, she said, what's wrong with people? I said, because I feel like what I do over here, I said, it's always a message that someone might need to hear. This is why I do this. This is why I share these readings. You know what I'm saying? And she said, yeah, Empress, you know I love you. She said, yes, we know that what you do over here. She said, we don't have no problem with it. She said, don't even worry about it. I said, that was just somebody trying to get under my skin. They did kind of get under my skin a little bit. You know. But I was saying all that to get back to what she was saying in this reading. It all matches up. It all lines up to what she's saying in this reading. See what I'm saying? You know, I always get tongue-tied for words.
Do for words. But the Ace of Cups is definitely a cancel. Something is canceled. It could be an event that's canceled here, or somebody's trying to cancel somebody's travel plans. They're trying to delay them. For sure. Because I feel like somebody wants to come back to you or travel to you, but somebody else is trying to delay them or keep causing like a breakup. Or they're mad that they've been broken up with by this person that's watching you. Or that's planning or strategizing to travel towards you. Two of Wands is traveling. Anticipating something, but I feel like it's more so somebody getting ready to take action. They're planning. I feel like somebody else around this person knows this or something. Yeah, this is bad news. Ace of Cups in reverse is like bad news. Let me see, what's the Ace of Cups in reverse? This is also talking about somebody not feeling confident enough to come towards you. A lot of repressed emotions, oppressed emotions, somebody keeping a lot of things in. And it could be because they don't have the courage or the confidence enough to do this here. To celebrate with you, to have this union or something like that. Yeah, somebody wants to be vulnerable. They just don't feel like they're good enough. They feel inadequate. What's the Ace of Cups in reverse? This could be somebody in someone's family doing like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Doing moon work or something. What's the Ace of Cups in reverse? Yeah, see what I'm saying? Somebody here, this could either be somebody, let's see. Let me see something real quick because I don't want to say the wrong thing. What's the King of Wands in reverse? The Five of Pentacles. Somebody could have a Taurus Mercury in the Nine of Wands. Sagittarius Moon. Could be a Virgo here. Yeah. So I'm getting somebody here being close to success with the Nine of Wands. This is wounded warrior energy. This is like fighting or feeling defensive, having your guards up. I feel like this is you. You're protecting yourself from this. Whoever this King of Wands is in reverse, this could be somebody you broke up with, or you're not seeing eye to eye with this person. It's because they're bitter. This person here could be losing credibility is what I was getting. Yeah, they're losing credibility and maybe in a community of people or something like that. They try to go against you and do something to you. I don't know what they could have been trying to do. For some of you, this is the case here. Hey, Cancer. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. Do something to you. I don't know what could have been trying to do. The case here. Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels neglected, abandoned, left out in the cold. This person here, there's a lot of trauma associated with somebody's ass. And I feel like you just don't want to be bothered with the hermit. You're in your zone, you're quiet, you're seeking solitude. I feel like somebody's trying to like research you, look you up to see what you're doing. Because they don't like the fact that you broke up with their ass. You call something off, you don't want to be with them. So I feel like they're trying to come back. Whoever this is, I just feel like they're lacking the courage and the strength to do it. This person here, whoever this is, they don't like to lose here. They really don't like to lose. They don't. Their ego's in the way. King of Wands in reverse. But I feel like I'm afraid they're going to get some bad news because it's like you don't want to be bothered with their ass. Let me see. What's this Three of Wands in reverse? Some type of plan here to cause conflict. It's not going to work. It's going to fail. Okay, yeah, the Star in reverse. Could be Aquarius. What's the Three of Wands in reverse? Okay, the Queen of Swords in reverse. And then the Cups. Yeah, a lot of fucking gossip. Somebody can have a Cancer Mercury. So this is who's delaying somebody's plans, or if somebody is like celebrating the fact that somebody else can't come towards you with bullshit. Queen of Swords in reverse is somebody that's gossiping maliciously, somebody that really gives bad advice. Whoever this is, they're bitter. Somebody is like bitter, they're mad, they're upset. Very mean person, mean-spirited kind of person. Somebody is celebrating the fact that somebody else is receiving bad news about y'all's connection. They don't want you and this person to be together. Somebody's bitter ass ex-wife, or this could be a man too for some of you. Flip a switch. It don't have to be wife. Could be a ex-husband or ex-boyfriend, ex-wife. Ex-girlfriend, whoever. Could be family for some of you. I don't know. This is messy though. Somebody is celebrating or happy about the fact that this King of Wands in reverse is not confident enough to approach you, and they're being left out in the cold here. And somebody else is happy about that. This gossiping, or somebody led somebody down the wrong path. They led them to a failure. And you're sitting up here in the Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like you're minding your business. You're working. What's the Judgment right here? It's a lot of people here, but I'm feeling a lot of energies. What's the Judgment? Eight of Swords. Wow. Somebody has to be going to jail here. Somebody could have a Libra Jupiter. So Judgment is here. I'm getting, I always get karma with the Judgment card. Yeah, a lot of it. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Judgment upright, the Hierophant in reverse, Tower, the Death. A lot of big majors are out. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Somebody could have a Sag Saturn, a Gemini Jupiter. So, whatever this restriction was here, or whatever this shit here, there's a lot of baggage here, trauma. I feel like a lot of like dead weight that I feel like you're awakening to, or with the Judgment, you're just going to have to make a decision about something. Somebody's getting karma though. I feel like this is somebody's karma. Somebody's getting karma for doing something. I feel like you don't even know about a lot of this shit either with the moon. You don't know about a lot of this shit that's going on here. Wow. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of y'all got some money coming in, boy. Page of Pentacles. You guys could be studying divination. You're an occultist, or you do magic, okay? Or you could be a tarot reader, a psychic, a medium. I don't know what you do, but your counterpart is here. Whoever the fuck this King of Wands is. This person has a lot of repressed or pent up emotions for you. They feel abandoned, left out in the cold. All type of shit. And I feel like they lost something, and they're getting karma for it. And then we have this Queen of Swords over here. This could be somebody this person was associating with, they're with, or maybe I'm hearing like an ex-friend of yours. People could be hooking up with your enemies, your ops. All other ops are hooking up with other ops too. I don't know what their point is, but I feel like it's not going to work either. So, a lot of people are in despair. They're mad and they're stuck. They keep trying to re-strategize or plan something, but they're stuck. All right, I feel like you're free, you're unbothered, you're being spoiled, you're being taken care of by your King of Pentacles or whoever. But there is a match here. A power couple is here. Somebody maybe was trying to tie you up in a knot or keep you stuck in a fucking relationship. You know, I don't know, but I feel like you're moving the fuck on though. Just period. But somebody else could be going to jail. The judgment could be the law. And the hierophant is too. Somebody's doing something unethical. This could be spiritual jail or real jail. It could be a community of people going for whatever the fuck they did. Now their ass is walking away defeated. 10 of Wands. I feel like somebody has a lot of responsibilities. Things weighing them down. They're tired. Whoever this is. So, child, what's the mirror reflection? It's a lot going on down here, Cancer. I ain't gonna lie. Mirror reflection. 5 of Swords in reverse. It's like I have a Aquarius, Venus. 8 of Wands in reverse. Sagittarius, Mercury, and the 10 of Swords. Yeah, Gemini energy. So, whatever this shit is that somebody put out to you, you're marrying this. You're marrying this person, or this. I don't think you're marrying them in that sense. I feel like you're showing this person how dark they are, how evil they are, how nasty of a person they are here. Definitely whatever this person did to you is getting sent back to their ass. This person could definitely be getting arrested. 5 of Swords in reverse is somebody going to jail. 8 of Swords right here with the Judgment. This could also talk about extreme revenge, but I feel like somebody feels defeated. And now I feel like they're looking at their past actions like, damn, I really was a fuck nigga. Or I really was a fuck girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really done some crazy ass pussy ass shit. Yeah, for sure. You did, ho. Yeah, so somebody here has not been heeding the warning signs. They kept going and doing something that was extremely bad. Yeah, the 7 of Swords in reverse with the Devil. This is like somebody here that's a fake friend. Yeah, somebody that's posing as a friend of yours, but they're fake as fuck. I feel like it's coming out. Something is coming out for some of you about a damn whole coven, a cult, because there's a lot of people here with a lot of, I'm getting a deep mystical something going on here that's going on behind the scenes that's you can't see in the 3D basically. And then you have your spirit team right here protecting you, enlightening you with the Hangman right here. Yeah, the Magician. Some of y'all could be doing work here. Alright, yeah. To keep you sane. What the fuck? To keep you from having anxiety or whatever the shit is that people are doing around you is working. Whatever you're doing to get rid of these fucking people, that is working. I feel like now somebody don't want to pay what's due to them. Somebody don't want to pay the devil back. Okay, somebody don't want to pay. It's like they're trying to escape. They're trying to run away. A strategy or a plan that didn't work, and it's like, bitch, no, you gotta pay whatever the devil wants from your ass. You shouldn't have been trying to do this, whatever the fuck this shit is. The 8 of Wands in reverse is like negativity, and it's going back on this person. It's going fucking back. Whatever, for some of y'all, you did do something to stop this person in their fucking tracks or something like that. What's the 5 of Swords in reverse? 6 of Pentacles in reverse and the Temperance. Yeah, you're being protected from somebody that's trying to abuse their position of authority. This is a scam artist. You could be dealing with the Sag. Somebody could have a Taurus moon here. So this is like, yeah, abusing their position of authority. I feel like somebody doesn't have a job. Their money is falling apart here because they didn't heed the warning signs. They were trying to like do something and it didn't work. It really didn't fucking work. The Temperance is you being protected. Alright, somebody warned about something and they continued to do it. Or this is what's happening, coming up. Because this is a reading that's coming up here. So somebody's going to have to accept defeat. Take this L, bitch, and move on with your raggedy ass life. The Temperance is balance, is healing, it's divine timing, divine intervention. Something that's not equal, something that's not fair or unfair, you're being protected from it. I don't know if somebody's trying to scam you or take something from you or just intervene in whatever the fuck you got going on, your money. I don't know. Somebody could have been trying to steal credit for your work, or they were doing something specifically. I don't know. It's being exposed with the, yeah, it could have been stealing. 10 of Pentacles in reverse with the Sun is being exposed, or somebody is being exposed for being fake. They're not as wealthy as they proclaim to be, or definitely somebody doing some illegal activity. They could be going to their ass to jail, all of them. I don't know. And it could be they just going to the deepest pits of hell. It could be they going to damn hell or whatever. They're being punished for whatever they're doing. and you're being protected the whole time, because I feel like you're mirroring somebody's nasty ass behavior. It's like now that you've cut them off, or you stopped dealing with them, or you're grounded, you're stable, you took back your power, this person, they or these people, your light just irritates the fuck out of them. You know? King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands here. You could have gotten the authorities involved here to help you stand in your power, to keep you confident, safe, to make you feel comfortable. For some of you. Some of y'all could have a new relationship coming in with the King of Swords, or maybe it could be an air sign. But let's see. What's the Eight of Wands in reverse? Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody could have a Gemini, Jupiter. Yeah. Yeah, you're sending this energy back. Somebody's trying to make you feel paranoid or haunt you or cause anxiety or something like that. You're taking it, you're sending it back to their ass. Yeah, the devil. Whatever this is that's just trying to haunt you or whatever. Somebody is in also like extreme regret about something that they did. This person is being haunted. With the devil right here, Capricorn energy, they are. They really fucking are. It's something that this person was trying to do to you mentally. I don't know. They could have been trying to bully you. Somebody now feels ashamed or intimidated, or they feel embarrassed. Yeah, it's like the Temperance, the devil. A lot of like, I'm getting like a lot of like spiritual warfare though. This is like something spiritual. But, yeah. What's the Ten of Swords? Something is over. The worst of the situation is getting ready to be over, Cancer. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse and the King of Cups. These fake ass emotions or feelings that somebody got. Knight of Cups in reverse is deceptive energy. It's excuse me. Yeah, now somebody's scared to confront you here. They don't want to confront you. Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody here could have... And somebody's obsessed with your ass. They're obsessed. It's because they still have feelings for you, whoever the fuck this is. For some of you, you have somebody new in your life, or whoever this king... We're going to clarify and see who that is, but... This is a spirit guide. For some of you, you have somebody really watching over you. A spirit guide, a healer, or there's somebody else in your life that's watching over you, protecting you, guarding you, keeping you safe. I don't know. But the Knight of Cups in reverse is deceptive energy. It's somebody that's emotionally manipulative. They're really, what else am I looking for to say, Spirit? It's something else that I'm trying to say about this Knight of Cups in reverse. I'm mad that I can't say it. Getting irritated. But, what was I going to say? This could be somebody here that's revoking their offer or something like that. Or they try to revoke their offer in the past. This is like unrequited love. Somebody here that really does not give a fuck about you. They lack understanding. They don't want to make something work or compromise with you. This is somebody here that's a troublemaker. Whoever this is, they're receiving bad news too, but they've been trying to cause trouble. Yeah, probably with a new beginning or something that you're working on. Yeah, a new contract. What's this Knight of Cups in reverse doing? What the fuck is this bitch's problem? Because somebody here that's moody, they have problems. Okay, the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody that's been holding on to you for dear life. Yeah, there's some kind of like repressed trauma or feelings that somebody has for someone else. You've grown into the Empress, Taurus, Libra. I feel like you're very well balanced, you're healing, and somebody else is mad about it. They're the ones moody, depressed, obsessed. They're obsessed with you. With the Empress upright, I feel like you're well balanced. I feel like you're still being very kind. Somebody here is a bully because somebody knows that you don't want to fight or argue or have this confrontation, but they picked on you anyway. They decided to stab you in the back anyway. Somebody's just a punk ass hoe. Just period. Yeah, they jumped to conclusions about your ass. They for sure did. What's the King of Cups? They had the wrong one. What's the King of Cups? The Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy, and the Knight of Wands. The Star in reverse, Six of Swords, yeah, and the King of Swords. Yeah, you getting ready to be with a real boss, whoever the fuck this is. Somebody who has masculine and a good, if this is a man, they have a good amount of masculine and feminine energy within them. They could have air and earth in their chart somewhere. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Yeah, this could be the authorities making things calmer for you, making things more peaceful so you can move towards calmer waters. Or this, like I said, is your spirit guides with the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're going into happiness here. Somebody's behavior now is predictable. It's like it's getting boring, bitch. Find a new way to start picking on somebody. Somebody's a loser. They're a loser. They are a fucking loser. And I feel like you're healing. You've healed from this person. This person is the one with all this repressed trauma and pain and disappointment or whatever the fuck this is between you and them. This person here is still failing to take accountability for their actions. I feel like you don't trust their ass no more. I feel like this person has feelings for you. They have feelings for you and fucking they've been in and out of your life, or they were non-committal, they weren't serious, or whatever the fuck this was. I feel like you found a way to get away from their ass though. With courage, great strength. You were brave enough to do it or something like that to end this relationship. And I feel like they decided to go behind your back to ruin something for you or try to. There's a lot of just dumb shit going on right here. Now they're being haunted or they're in regret or whatever. Now they want to act like they got sense with the King of Cups upright. It's like, child. But what else for Cancer? My tea probably cold as hell. I need to go heat it up. Short term, yeah, one night stand. Yeah, Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody that made you like a one night stand or a rebound, or they broke your heart or something. They manipulated something. One night stand fling. Should I stay reevaluating the relationship and long term? Wow. Now you're going into something long term. Yeah, definitely with that King of Pentacles that I saw and that King of Swords. Somebody's not going to play about you. They're going to be honest with their feelings. They're going to be real. Yeah, they are. And this is who you're moving forward with, and ignoring whoever the fuck this is. You're going towards a real boss. Somebody that's going to spoil you, take care of you, be generous, be kind, build something. Yeah, you're going into something long term. You had maybe a choice, or you're going to have a choice to make. If you should stay with this short-term bullshit, or you should go with somebody that's really going to love you and treat you like a prince or a princess or a queen or a king, just period. Or the divine being that you fucking are. Yeah, what else for Cancer? Family, extended or immediate family, friendship, just friends, wingman, to build more in near future. Expect this in the near future. Expect this in the next year. Legal, yeah, third party. Court will impact this relationship, children. Wow, somebody's going to child support court. Okay, or something like that. Somebody's getting taken to court here. For some of you guys, if you're ready to start a family with your person, I feel like that's coming in the near future. Maybe Spirit is just allowing you guys to get to know each other more, build, connect more, or whatever. And then you're going to be tying the knot here. Yeah, knot relationships. You're going to be tying the knot. Having more kids with somebody. Yeah, it's coming soon here. Something could be coming soon in the near future. You're starting a family. Getting married, maybe engaged in the near future in the next year. It says something is happening with... Expect this in the next year. Let me see. What is near future? What is expect this in the next year for Cancer? Children. Okay, see? Children. Blended family, foster, or adoption. Yeah, so for some of you guys, you're getting ready to have children within the next year, or, I don't know, for some of you it's sooner, for some of you it's later. You know? Or you're getting ready to take somebody's ass to court. You're going to have to take them to court. Maybe you're going to decide that in the next year. I don't know. Everybody's on different timelines. But, yeah, somebody just... They don't want you to be locked in with somebody for infinity. Okay, just period. What else? But this is for you that want children. For others of you, maybe you don't want any. I'm not talking to you if that's the case. For some of you guys, there's somebody... That's the case. For some of you guys, there's somebody coming in for a fling. If you have sex with this person, you might end up pregnant. Alright, and really upset. So just be careful. But what else for Cancer? Internet, social media, dating apps, spice it up, add spice and change it up. And traps. Control, mental prison, losing self. Yeah, somebody is like adding a little kick to whatever the fuck they usually do. It's like they're trying to make something, I don't know. You could have met somebody on social media here. It could have been Facebook. But somebody.
Hi Taurus, welcome in.
Welcome Capricorn to your reading. I'm Scorpio Moon. Intuition brings messages from Spirit. This reading is general and it may or may not resonate with you. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Cross-watcher, if you're the ones watching this, then it may resonate with you. So let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. I welcome in my spirit guides and holy angels, and highest and good is good. I welcome messages of love and light that bring healing and love to all. Please bless this reading. Thank you. Alright, Capricorn, let's go ahead and see what is the energy revolving around your love and trust in the month of February. Let's find out. Spirit, can you please bring forth clear messages in regards to the person connected to Capricorn for the month of February? What does Capricorn need to know about their love interests? What is the energy or vibration for the person connected to Cappies in love? So we have don't change a thing, natural, interesting. Now, I have a feeling like there is some sort of ending of a cycle. I see here in the number 37. And so, if your person really wants to work on the connection with you this month, I feel that they're being divinely guided to do so. Okay, I'm getting like there is this mind-to-mind telepathic communication coming in, especially if you're twin flames, but you don't have to be. You just have to have like this mind-to-mind connection towards one another, okay, for you to feel this energy coming in from this person. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Spirit, can you tell me a little bit more about what this person means towards Capricorn about not changing a thing? I have a feeling like Cap, your person has been thinking a lot about you this month. I really feel like it's being divinely guided, that your person is being drawn to you if you guys have been in separation. I really feel like there's like differences of opinion before in the past. Yeah. So we have here rejection, irrational fear, saying no, dismissal. Also, we have avoiding, blocking, escaping, and pushing away. And finally, we have receptive, open heart, softness, and vulnerability. So, I really don't like your person is saying, Capricorn, don't change the way that you are. Okay, it's not you, it's them. They just have a personal issue of really being transparent with you, and they're afraid of contacting you because they're afraid that you will reject them. I have a feeling like this person has rejected you in the past, and they're avoiding the conversation. Okay, so there's this pushing away of being afraid of being vulnerable. I see that your person is slowly opening up their heart. They're getting downloads from the divine, okay, with this very light energy. They are receptive. I really feel like, this could be taken into context with something that's going on in their physical reality, right? So receptivity is the ability to see, the ability to perceive something. And I really feel like whatever that is going on in your person's situation, they are starting to see, okay, the truth about themselves, and, coming to terms with who they are, how they present themselves towards you. That's why I really feel like in February, they don't want you to change a thing, okay? They just want you to be natural. They also want to be natural when it comes to you. Now, I have a very deep feeling that this person is afraid of contacting you, Capricorn, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else. Spirit, can you please reveal to me clear messages in regards to this person on how they think towards Cap? How do they feel? What do they want? And what is the outcome? What is the energy around this person connected to Capricorns in love in the month of February? Thank you. Let's find out. Alright, so I see your Four of Swords and it came up in reverse. So, I have a feeling like they're trying to get out of their head. I feel like, okay, so your person is clearly in their head. They don't want you to change a thing, okay? They've been thinking about this. So your person has been rationalizing with themselves, okay? So I have a feeling like they're not having a conversation with you. They're making some sort of like opinion, okay? Or, just I don't know. I really feel like, they're just making assumptions. Not really having that heart-to-heart discussion or conversation with you. And so this is where they're at. Okay, they have been sheltering themselves, putting themselves into a bubble, not really wanting to open up and express themselves. And you could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay, so I'm seeing here King of Wands. This person has a lot of pride and ego. They perceive themselves to be someone who's got their stuff together, okay? So on the exterior, they may present themselves in a public eye that, they're strong, they're confident, everybody loves them, because I see that this person is an attention seeker, okay? Whether or not they know this about themselves or not. But I really feel like they're feeling confident to get out of this energy of being closed off. And look at this. We have here the this looks like the King of Cups, and it came up in reverse. So they're really holding themselves back from approaching you. Okay, so I have a feeling like your person has a lot of pride and ego, and they're saying, hey, Cap, don't change a thing. I may not be able to come forward towards you because, they're just afraid of confronting you or showing you how they truly feel. Okay, I really feel like ego is getting away with this particular person to have a conversation with you at this time. That's why we have her avoiding and rejection. Okay, they know that they're avoiding the conversation with you. They're just afraid of being rejected. Okay, let's see. Now, how do they feel? They feel like it's better to just hold back, okay? They don't feel that now's the time to really build anything in regards to a connection with you, okay? But I see here the Knight of Cups. They really want to confront you. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to make a deal. They want to open up in terms of a partnership of some sort. But they really feel that maybe it's you. Again, I keep getting a very strong feeling that they're just afraid of being rejected by you, okay? Now, if this is the case, right, Capricorn, your person, the reason why that they're not contacting you in February is not because that they don't want to. It's because they're afraid that you will reject them, okay? Especially in the month of February, we have Valentine's Day in the middle of the month. But that's what I'm getting. More than anything, they do want to work on this connection. That's why, again, they're trying to reassure you that, it's not you. You don't need to change anything. They're just afraid of making their approach towards you. Okay? Now, what is their intent? I see that they're just waiting for the right time. This could be within 3 days or 3 weeks. Again, we have here a King of Wands in reverse. Okay? I can never really get, like, if this is a king or a queen, but whatever. So let's just say that this is a King of Wands in reverse. Your person is really standing in their ego and pride, not really addressing the issue here, okay, that they're trying to get out of the separation. They're trying to get out of feeling like they're not good enough. So there's something about your person's self-worth, okay, and how you would perceive them. Their perception of you is that you're good, okay? Their perception of themselves is that they're not that great compared to you. And they want to be in the dark. They don't want to approach you. They don't want to, be intimate in that way, where they're expressing their deepest and darkest secrets towards you. But I really feel like a higher self is like, they feel safer by having this telepathic communication with you, Capricorn, rather than having a physical conversation, okay? It just feels safer that way. Now, in the outcome, we have here the Emperor in reverse. So again, there's this level of coldness, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. This person is clearly holding back, okay, on purpose to not really connect with you. Why? Because they feel like it's the right thing to do. So again, I really feel like your person this month is making a bunch of assumptions, Capricorn. And look, they're like, Cap, don't change a thing. It's not you, it's me. They keep, pointing the finger back at themselves. I really feel like they're just not ready to be expressive or openly emotional when it comes to you, because they're in a very tender position that if they were to open up themselves, they just don't want to get hurt. And that's what I'm saying. That's why there's this avoidance, okay? Because they're just afraid. They know. They don't know how to get around this energy. I really feel like it may take time, so let's see what else. Spirit, what else does this person want to say towards Capricorn? What is it that they want to say? What does this person want to communicate with you this month in February? Okay, there's a lot here. Let's see. So we have self-pleasure. I want to watch you pleasure yourself. So yeah, they're thinking very naughty thoughts. And also we have lingerie. I love how you seduce me with your daring lingerie. So Capricorn, you may be all pristine and proper, but when you take it off, right, you have like this sex appeal that I'm getting, for this person. Also, we have cheating fetish. I get off luring you away from your partner, keep the rendezvous a secret. So for some like Cappies, you're married, okay? We're in a relationship, and there's like this fetish or this thing that they get off, like if they can have you and you are with someone else, that's a turn on. Now, I know that not all Capricorns are about that, but maybe for some of my Cappies, yes, you are, okay? Just saying. Also, we have candles and wax play. We'll let the wax drip down slowly so I can feel the burn. So maybe this person likes a little pain. Like there's this fetish that they have with this tingling burning sensation. So if you guys are into anything like that, yeah, candle party, right? Also, we have making it official. What I have with you, I don't want with anyone else. So they really want to make you theirs, but for some reason they feel like they can't, okay? Now, it's going to take a level of what? Patience, and also for this person to really speak their truth. Do they really want this, okay? Are they just playing with you and your emotions? You know, for some of my Capricorns, you don't know. You've been waiting for this person to show up and actually speak their truth, but they haven't, okay? That is a feeling that I'm getting. And even though that they like these kinky sexual pleasures and desires, you know, you can have fun with your person here, okay? That is not the question. The question is, are they willing to commit? Are they willing to have a partnership with you, okay? Not just a secret on the side. And finally, we have foreign objects. Let's experiment and try new things. So yeah, so your person, maybe you guys are from two different cultures or backgrounds, but y'all know what this means, right? Foreign objects, like maybe you guys like to play with a wine bottle, okay, or maybe with that glass, okay, champagne glass for my gentlemen. Be creative, guys, okay? So I really feel like whoever this person is, okay, they think of you, Cap. That is not the issue. If you've been sensing this person, yes, they are definitely thinking of you. Now, are they going to make a physical approach and show up? Maybe not too much, okay? It's going to be different for everyone, okay? And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on my website, www.scorpionmoonintuition.com. But let's go ahead and see what is the guidance message from Spirit. So Spirit, can you please reveal to me what is the guidance that you have for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus? What is the guidance that you have for Capricorn? What is the guidance? Okay, so I have create an altar, create a sacred space to help you manifest your intentions. Okay, so if you don't have an altar, you don't have to have like something ritualistic per se, but maybe just a corner in some place of your home, okay, where you dedicate to manifesting, you know, your aspirations, your dreams, your hopes, your goals. You know, one of the things that I have actually created was a vision board, right? And I can share the vision board with you. Hold on one second. Yay. So I had a little Mod Podge experiment. I actually purchased this board at, I think, Walmart. Okay, it was like a blank wooden canvas, okay, that was framed. So what I did was I printed out pictures from the internet, because I don't have magazines or anything like that, and I pieced together things that was really important to me. So it was like love, Manchester, a house. You know, I love having a house near water, so it doesn't have to be specific, but, you know, I kind of like this vibe. Also, like a backyard with a fire pit. Like, who doesn't want that, right? I have it in here a couple of times, but I always wanted a fire pit or some kind of like fireplace in the backyard. Also, a garden, and here, wedding rings. Now, I mean, you know, a diamond is forever, right, guys? But I really like this simplistic style. This is a tungsten abalone wedding set. So this is made out of like seashells, okay, which I felt like was pretty cool, and it was fairly inexpensive, and I like it, right? So also there's pictures of California, places that I wanted to visit there, and also Bali. I also visited Can Beach, so you get the idea, right? And also like family. I always wanted like a really big family. So this is the vision board, okay, and this could be like your sacred space, you know, with visuals, okay. You can have candles, you can have like anything that could help in terms of like crystals, okay, which I have some large pieces here, and really, you know, sit in quiet meditation and really think about what it is that you want to really manifest. You know, is it this person, or is the cross watcher watching, and what is it that you want to manifest into your life, and have this sacred space so that you could just dedicate you, okay, or what it is that you want. So something that is going to help you to achieve like your goals. And that's what I have, you know. And you know, if this person, you know, is kind of this energy of rejection and avoiding, then I really feel like maybe now is not the time for a reunion, or you know, a time to get together in regards to love. It takes two. Okay, guys, so create a sacred space. Okay, be gentle to yourself before you can have a true love connection. You have to genuinely like love yourself first. So again, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you all for watching. And again, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.